What up, and welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much, everybody who had been patiently waiting. I'm coming to you from a dabbed out mind over here. I feel pretty good. I've been putting in some work over here. I've been catching up on a lot of hash. Joining me is my co-host who happens to leave every weekend these days. Toxic XG, what's going on?
Dog, you make me laugh. You just said I was putting in some work going through this hash. That's your job. Like, it sounds like you were setting up like shipments or like actually putting in work. Because I thought you were gonna say I was out here putting in the orders.
I mean, I technically was. While I was doing this and taking dabs, I was uploading new merch to my website and all these Adidas jackets. Which shout out to 2 out of the 5 vintage Adidas jackets sold. So go check those new ones out if you want some custom high and hungry gear. Very much like the custom hat that I'm wearing. Just authentic new era with my splash on it. You can go ahead and check out the website at flavorsbyezone.com.
Yo, they're copying your shit.
What happened?
They're copying your shit.
Who is?
I went to Lids today and I got this.
Oh yeah,
hat.
they got the 2 angels.
They do it. It just there's a lot of your shit where it's like
I copied that from them.
Oh yeah, but it's just there's a lot of shit that looks just like that hat there.
Oh yeah, I know because I went on their page and I was like, hey, stop hiring fools that look like Ken Flores and hire somebody who knows how to talk in front of the camera. Because they have like a group of like a black Ken Flores, a brown Ken Flores. Now, no disrespect to the homie Ken, but like you just kind of look like all these fools that do it like up there. But like it's just he's like a very fat fool. He has the hats and everything. And I'm just like, hey bro, like can you guys get somebody who, you know what I mean, like has a little bit of personality to him and just doesn't geek out about the hats, because you got to be able to sell it. And not just be like, yeah, this is fucking 19-something release with these colors and this. I don't know. I can't do it, bro. But then again, I just expect more. You know what I mean?
Dude,
sorry.
They're just, dude, can you sound
I'm sorry, I just expect more from
you
things.
just need a valid shape head to work at Lids, really. That's probably it.
I'm a size 8, bro.
Just like a valid like shape.
Well,
Maybe not even
and I was
size,
about to
just-
say, you getting mad at the people at Lids that don't know their hats is like people that get mad at people at Home Depot that don't know, like, dude, they're just trying to get a job.
First of all, anybody who's
they're
at Home,
just trying to get a job.
if you didn't drive to Home Depot in a truck, I don't expect you to know shit. You know what I mean? If you drove in here in a truck and you come at me with some stupid questions, I got the right to get mad, bro. Because what the fuck are you pulling up in a Tundra or a Raptor for? You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, if you don't know how to install a toilet with YouTube out there, get the fuck out, bro. You gotta, like, and I was one of these guys. But without further ado, let's welcome our guest, the one and only Beach Mode Blocks. What's your first name, brother?
Ryan.
Ryan, welcome to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, bro.
Appreciate you guys much. Hell yeah.
Thank you, man. And also running the boards is the one and only Ray. What's going on, Ray?
What's up, y'all? Good evening.
Now, Ryan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Now, he was telling me, I was like, all right, so what is he, like a BMX like person? And he was like, no, he organizes these events.
Right. So like bicycle stunt rider, I guess is like the qualified term is what.
That's what you would call yourself?
That's what we say. That's what we say when we're trying to get some gigs. Professional bicycle stunt rider, and that goes from choreography, from music video shoots with fucking Flo Milli people and all this and that and the third. So yeah, I do BMX tricks, but also like there's a lot that goes to that with I mean, big field to play, so bicycle stunt rider.
Now, what was it at first though? Like, what were you doing at first? Like, how did this come about?
Having fun, riding, getting outside, getting fresh air. And,
this might be the first time I dropped this early, but I met him at Ziggy's. Yeah, so I met him at Ziggy's.
Dude,
the Mecca.
Yeah.
He literally drops Ziggy's like every fucking.
Because I just got my first heady. And then I've been dropping it recently because I was like, yo, I used to
Doesn't
work
bring
this.
it here though.
I'm barely gonna get one. Yeah, so okay, but
it's worth like
though,
10 of yours, bro.
So to start off with, he used to work at Ziggy's and he used to just ride bikes for the love of riding bikes, right? At that moment, you were sponsored yet. He just was doing it for the love of just riding bikes. And I remember he'd ride his bike to work. He'd drive it. Sometimes it would be raining.
So you worked at Ziggy's with him?
Oh yeah.
He used to be low key like my manager. He used to close the shop. So I kind of was like, you know, like he'd check up after me type of shit. Yeah,
ex the boy, bro, always.
Yeah, it was fun, good times during that time. But he was just biking like a normal person, like just like, hey, for the love of it, like you said.
Like, were you like into sports before that? Like,
no, skateboarding as a kid from a young Grom kind of shit. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I have a different upbringing than SoCal.
That mustache, I had a feeling it had like Midwest in it. Yeah, or like somewhere.
I grew up on the south side of Milwaukee, and if you know over there in Milwaukee, the south side is where all the Mexicans live. So that's where I got my mustache from.
Like, yeah, when I saw his mustache, I was like, this fool knows how to use tools.
Come on. I pulled up in Home Depot in the truck for sure, just so you know.
Like, I'm like, this fool knows how to use fucking power tools, bro. I was like, I'm the fool that looks at the picture. I'm like, that stick figure looks hurt, fool. I'm not trying to fuck with this shit, bro.
I freshly trimmed about 2 hours ago. So yeah, it's looking nice for the podcast.
So how long were you in Milwaukee before you came out here? As
a kid, grew up in Vegas till I was 11.
Vegas?
Yep.
Vegas, Milwaukee?
Vegas, Milwaukee.
Okay.
Las Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City, baby. Grew up there as a kid, skating, doing West Coast shit. Midwest.
How did you go from Milwaukee to Vegas?
Family split up, and a lot of my family was from Milwaukee. And honestly, I went there every summer almost, or kind of shit like that. I got a lot of cousins over there. So it was an easy move, and I was in skateboarding over there from Vegas. Skated a lot at Cream City Skate Park. Shout out to Bill for Four Seasons, and a lot of doing just Grom shit, reckless shit, and then coming out to California on my own at 25, just getting off the skateboard. Shit was busting my knees. Started getting on a bicycle more, and then started seeing videos from RRD Blocks, which was, Facebook time, not even Instagram really, just still on the, looking at family posts on Facebook and seeing D-Blocks and a few other people doing wheelie stunts. And we were doing bicycle rides already of our own, going out, doing little smoke rides and hanging out. And then I was like, one day I was like, let me try it. Did it, a few times, almost, busted it, practice. And then that shit, came easy. And after that, moving here, got my SE bikes is like the big.
SE bikes is what, like fixies?
No. SE bikes is BM. It's the first. The creator of SE bikes is like the first organizer of BMX races. So back in the day, there'd be them all racing around the dirt. Yeah. Scott's dad was the first guy to say, "Yo, there's something in this. Let's try to get these kids somewhere they can get parts." Somewhere they can get bikes and organize races so they actually win things. And this was Scott Brightop's dad, which is Scott Enterprise Bikes, SE Bikes, now, which is one of the bigger, BMX bikes companies. All started off with, original SoCal dirt racing, BMX Origins. That's now one of the biggest companies due to the big wheel movement, which has got even a crazy.
The big wheel meaning like the thick ass tires,
a 29 inch. So a regular BMX bike is a 20 inch. We're riding a 29 inch. It'd be pretty much like a mountain bike size, but a BMX frame look.
Are those bikes more expensive?
By all means, just due to the size and then manufacturing on the metals and components and everything.
Are they harder to pedal? Because like for a fat person like me, dude, okay. Like I look at it and I'm like, oh, this could withstand my fat ass.
Oh, okay. Best way to put it. 300+ pound drunk guys at the ride, no problem doing 20-30 miles. No
wow, I need
problem. And I'll
bikes.
tell people like that, like I'll deal with a lot of people like, oh, I don't know if I could ride. I'm like, bro, if I really showed you some videos of these fools, bro, they are out of shape, smoking cigarettes on the ride, drinking, and not just drinking a whole 12, riding that. And if you can keep up with them, if you can't keep up with them, I mean, you might as well sit at home. So, but no, please, you guys, you're definitely gonna come out. Actually, you guys, Ben needed to. I mean, it's
he's been doing vlogging, so I think this would be a cool little experience to go vlog and smoke. Because everyone, there's a smoking section right in between the holes.
Oh, we can pull up right here with it, 100, 200 people and do a little something out there and get you on the ride, mic'd up, easy. And then we have rides every Thursday in DTLA. This is called 41 Thursday. Every Thursday for the past 10 years, there's been a BMX ride in DTLA.
And where do you guys go? Does it have to be a BMX bike?
No, you can ride whatever. There's guys that comes on motherfucking roller skates and Mickey Mouse gloves and shit. There's I've had an old guy that was, late 50s pull up on one of those one wheel things, and he was kind of like, can I come ride? And if you can keep up, you can come hang. We've had
how hard is it to keep up? Because you're a pro. Are you guys kind of chilling?
Depending on the amount of people in the ride, you get to 100 people, 200. Yeah, we're dipping, we're cooking, we're hitting reds, this and that. You get to like 1,000. It's so big of a seat. You're kind of
1,000.
Oh, we've had 3,000 people on the strip.
On bikes.
On the strip in Las Vegas, Nevada, lit the strip up. There were videos from other people viral going out of us that I seen cruising down the strip. Oh, was this from celebrities and this and that were in town? So that's the like.
There's no legal repercussion to this.
It's perfect. Yeah. What's the rundown?
This is kind of the renegade. Like I guess this would be the pirate side of it. Is really, as long as you are maintaining, stopping at res. Keeping the speed limit.
Stopping at reds.
You can maneuver as a bike pack as long as you are obeying the laws at any capacity. And you can hold up a level of traffic and keep one lane to the left open. And
oh, shit. Okay, so, whoa. So that's like normal?
So that's pretty normal for those guys. That's BS Dell. He's a acrobat. Comes from gymnastic upbringings, actually from New Jersey, Patterson. Real dirty New Jersey.
Look at that, he's on.
So this fool, he grew up as a kid doing flips, doing crazy shit. Now, Dell's on the bike. This fool's got, 200K followers. He goes, around us. We're going to Tokyo and Vietnam in 2 weeks to go ride
Damn,
bikes.
tight.
Due to making videos and promoting and showing how fun bike riding really is and has become, again, even no matter what age you really are. And crazy, you really want to hear about the age riding, and if you can't ride, Darren in NorCal, there's a guy named Darren. He's in his mid-70s.
That's you, right?
He not only rides, he wheelies.
Oh.
If you go back, he wheelies longer than a block as long as he wants. And he's
70 years old?
It's gnarly. A lot of people on videos, they see him and they think it's a guy in a wig. They think it's a guy in like some real shit.
Damn.
It's gnarly. And that goes from kids being, 4 or 5, age young, wheeling and doing stunts with the same, 70-year-old crazy. Like, that's the level of how, like, the magnitude of what the bike stuff's come to is you got this mass variety of, ethnicities, ages, sizes, motherfucking upbringings. It really doesn't matter when you come on the bike. It's really all, like, you're doing the same thing. You're all having fun. You're maneuvering in the same way, and it's crazy when you really get a pack mentality on the bike and it's a positive thing. It's crazy. Like, I've seen people being not talking at a ride to maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes later being the loudest person, kind of being all up in everyone's face. And that only takes a second just to be, like, adjusted and realize, like, this shit is just, like, fun and a family thing. And, like, I've said it fucking diagnosed in my brain, like, yo, the first time you really become free as a kid is when you're on your bicycle. You're on your bike, you hit the block, you leave that corner, you're like, yo, this is somewhere I've never seen at this pace. I'm going fast. I can go here now. I go to the gas station, that. And that's
really,
like
the first stop when you get a bike.
It really store, you go to the 7-Eleven and you get a
that freedom
for sure.
That freedom of being able to buy something to drink and chips
or steal as much shit as you
or steal.
And then that never stops. I think even when you're an adult, because like I'll see these guys in a midlife crisis. And the bike saves their fucking ass, just like how it saves like a kid, I guess, in the freedom level, where like brings their freedom level back in their mentality, and it really can make them like maneuver and work better in life. It's crazy. I've had multiple guys come up to me and say, yo, I got a divorce. I got this happen. I moved out. I got the bike after seeing you guys ride the bike. Maybe one of my buddies from work got me into it too. And now like that's my shit. Every Friday, I used to be in my house sad. Now I'm outside at least enjoying something, and that was a similar like kind of situation that happened to me. Moved out to California, met a girl.
Why, did you get divorced?
No. I mean, not yet. But
yeah, I was like, is that where the bike thing comes from?
No, I just like really. I mean, okay, best way to put it. I moved out here from Milwaukee, knowing really nobody, knowing my girlfriend and like the few other maybe.
You knew your lady?
Huh?
You knew your lady, like she's your lady from Milwaukee, or you met her out here?
And moved out here.
Okay.
And then knew the few people from work and this, that, and then got on the bike and really like, that just like, it gets you to think really differently. And honestly, it's like a runner's high. Like when you get a runner's high, you really get that different like mentality and perspective on shit. And definitely like just through exercise, through my life, I've always been a fat kid. So skating or doing that extra little, like if I never had
I'm gonna
skating,
get a bike if he's saying he used to be a fat kid all his
if
life.
I never had skating, if I didn't bike, I would be looking like you for sure.
Oh,
and
dog.
I'd have that mustache too, maybe a little thicker. So maybe I don't know.
See, but
I'm getting a fucking bike now,
real
dog.
shit. That racing's right down there. Whoever's that is, just
That's
do that.
Be Real's bike. I wanted to take it, but I know.
That's his shit. We need to get him.
It's
an
nice though, right?
Be real. We need to get you on an SE bike. I got a black and gold fast ripper for you, actually, to replace.
He might even.
Oh yeah, please Be Real. Like Be Real, take this bike so I can take that one.
Yeah, no
there.
real shit. We would love to get Be Real set up with a SE bike, and honestly, even through the grapevine, if that fool wants to handle, we love. Yep. Yeah. We like what all you guys do and shit for podcasting and for obviously cannabis. Shit's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
I gotta tell you, you were talking about midlife crisis. I also just think you did this, not just did this for like, but there's people that were going through depression that now they got a crew.
Oh,
the homies.
Easy.
Like now we got homies. Like,
bro,
I don't think this is midlife crisis. I think you actually are helping people. Like, dude, you know that man.
Imagine I get a bike and then I look like him.
Dude,
yo,
studly, dog.
All my fucking.
He is vegan too, though, so you got.
Oh yeah.
You can't get that.
Can't give up the meat. Pause. I be getting some grass fed shit, bro. I love animals, all I do, but it just steak, bro.
Steak, bro.
Like,
oh yeah.
Like I'm sorry, bro. Blue cheese crusted dog. I'm sorry. You can fucking decorate a cauliflower all you want. I'll eat it too, but I'm just saying,
but I really do think it's like I think it's more than just midlife crisis. I think it's like depression,
like
a lot.
For me, I'm saying that helps. I think a lot, and I like to throw that out there because it definitely like a lot of guys have come up to me where they've been vulnerable, and like I felt like that was like real opening. I was like, wow, like even thanks for sharing that kind of shit. But no, for me, honestly, it's really because I'm a hood rat fucking kid, and I just like getting out on the street, fucking, riding against traffic, doing dumb shit, fucking being with my homies. Like, it's really like fucking that Tyler, the Creator video. Like, if you want to go have fun, just get some bikes and go out with your friends and ride them. Like, that's
Does your lady ride with you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Yep.
She keeps up and shit?
Oh, yeah, easy. Honestly. She's Mexican, so she knows how to handle on the bike. That's level one.
Okay, so I was about to ask this question, and he's gonna kind of beat me to it. Is there females in the game? Did you meet her there?
Crazy.
Did she tag along?
Crazy females in the game, and there's really like the aspects too on regional. Like I've been to multiple cities from Miami to Houston to Colorado to Chicago to and seeing the variety of like riders of men to women in other states. If you want to go to the spot where they got the bus and women, go to Houston. Houston got some crazy like actual bike riders.
What everybody says?
Because it's big though. It's a big city, and they actually is built to ride bikes. That's the thing. In LA, it's built to ride bikes, but no one rides bikes because
LA, you
they're
can find
pretentious.
some fine ass plastic.
Ooh, in the supermarket on their lips.
God.
On their lips. But no, yeah, it's definitely different. And in Florida, there's a little less women. It's a lot more younger kids. New York is kids. Out here in SoCal is definitely the biggest variety of older people to ride. And obviously, because out here there's older people with some money, and they used to be BMX riders. I mean, I ride with a lot of guys that used to be BMX racers or pro baseball players.
Have you ever has Rick Thorne ever been part of the mob? Because we've had Rick Thorne.
Yeah, he rides BMX.
Rick Thorne.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Rick Thorne is actually, shout out to Rick Thorne. Rick Thorne is actually on the same team as me, JT Racing, the clothing company, motorcycle company.
Okay, now we got to get a bike and go blog it with Rick Thorne, and we got to hit up Yuri because he has the internet on the go.
Yeah, Rick's actually came out to one of the rides in Vegas.
And Yuri bikes too.
He did a ride in Vegas with us, and then we did a ride here in Redlands and stuff at the skate park. That was super fun, where he fucking played his music. He played the punk rock shit and right on the skate park, and everyone was fucking cruising by. It was mad dope. Yeah, shout out to Rick. Rick's actually been a mad good homie since 2 years ago, since I met him from at Rainbow and shit in the spots. I'll see Rick honestly at like random like Tony Hawk Pro Skater things is what I call it. Like in Tony Hawk Pro Skater Underground, when you see him like out and about in the street and you got a side mission, like that's literally, I seen Rick one day. We're out literally just hanging out at the parking structure. We see Rick riding his BMX bike. He's like, hey, beach mode, what up? Where you going? I was like, oh, you want to go ride for a bit? He said I had to go get some diamond stud bracelets at the shop on Hollywood. So I was like, all right, it's a little mission with Rick Thorne to go get the bracelets and shit. A homie that I like seen playing actually on a video game, looking up to. So that's super dope to like be in connection with some of these like really cool people that real shit. Saw on MTV Cribs and fool had all black in the closet. And as a kid, fat black. I was a fat black kid when I was younger. As a fat kid, I love wearing black clothes because you look skinnier. So yeah, shout out to Rick Thorne for making black clothes tight.
Yeah, man, that fool, like for sure, like that fool knows like the richest of riches, and he knows like the coolest white trash.
Yup, that's
you know what I mean, like straight up.
That's kind of like what I would like to be too. That's the level. If you know how to entertain, if you know everyone, if you know how to fucking entertain everyone in the room and shit, you got them. Like, and that's Rick.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have like sometimes it's like I get when other people don't have that. They're like, how do you do that? I'm just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just grew up around so many fucking people that I just don't know. Like, I know how to walk into a room and go make friends with the gangbangers that everybody's like, don't talk to them. They got their face tatted. And I'm like, yo, what's up with that tattoo right there? And I'll just make friends with them. And they're just like, dude, it's break the ice.
And homie's like, it's my girl, we broke up. And like,
yeah,
like that's really the level. Like, okay, I get it. Like, everyone shits, everyone eats. It's all. And like, same as working at the smoke shop. Like, that really, like, taught me, because, I mean, you really will deal with the lowest of the low to some real baller motherfuckers to, record exec kind of all goofy shit. I've had Fetty Wap in there with, weird shit. So it's like, and I love, honestly, the people that have obviously been through a lot of shit, the stories and the kind of value and lessons you get from them, bro. You couldn't, it's crazy.
Dude, you meet the craziest people. You know how I tell that story? That when I used to be
buying meth?
When I used to be the cashier, and I used to make these fools tell me it was a meth pipe. I don't know if it was you that taught me that, but I know you were there when you were like, no, they can't, they gotta say it's a pookie pipe because they would just point at things. Remember the crackheads just point at things?
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta like, I don't know if it was you, but whoever taught me that day training was like, no, make them. No, they were like, make them tell you it's a pookie pipe so they understand that they're buying a pookie pipe. Don't just make them point at shit, and they would point at shit and I would just grab something else. And maybe it was my idea. I don't know. Maybe I was.
Big Xavier is like, you want these backwoods? No, I said the pipe.
He said, no, you got to get a pookie first. No, you got to name them crazy shit though. That's why you got the long one and shit. That's the the elevator and shit. Or you got crazy names for all the pookies. So keep it low key.
We would close the Sunday night shift. It was always on Sunday night, and Sunday night brought in some crazy rich
Lord's
tweakers.
Day.
Yeah, dude, rich tweakers would come in, and typical like. Buy all the whippets.
Well, Sunday's the day a lot of drug addicts that have rich families, they go see them. That's the checkup day for a lot of people.
I like that.
A lot of drug addicts, bro. Like, cause like a lot of kids of rich parents that end up being drug addicts. Sundays are the days when like the parent drops off a care package, and then they're just like, "We'd hope you come home." You know what I mean? Type of shit.
You ain't wrong. Or like the Sunday is the day that they see each other on the weekly basis to make it seem like they're
like the checkup.
Like
I'm alive. I didn't OD this week.
Sunday, every Sunday at 12:30 we go to brunch at this fucking shitty spot. And then
dude, that's a lot of like rich drug addict fools. That's how they work, dog. Like straight up, like I'm an early bird. So on Sundays when I go eat breakfast, sometimes, bro, I see it and I tell my lady, I'm like, that dude right there, fucking what is it? What do you call the silver spoon kids?
Trust fund.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a trust fund drug addict kid right there.
Trust the fire.
I was like, they got the Xanax stare. He's fucking like, the dad's telling him, he was like, so what have you been up to? He's like, just chilling. Like not even needed.
Just using your money.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
The fucking $10K a month that you give me. Awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, your dad's hoping you start a fucking business and change your life. And you're like, let me get 100 Adderalls.
Fuck yeah, dude. Man, I wish I lived that life for one day. That'd be sweet to be on Adderall all day.
I don't know. I feel like an excess of like any kind of like drug, but even like with weed, it could just become a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm blessed that I'm
too
poor.
Much.
That's why I'm blessed I'm poor my whole life. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
Yeah, me too. Like I feel like I'm like I had to get over like my real drug habits before I'm like any real success started coming into my life.
Yes.
Yeah, like I feel like God was waiting for me. I was like, well, I'm gonna wait till you're ready to get off coke. And then we'll see we'll see where we're at with blessings then.
We were just talking about this. I was like, dude, like I don't have a chain now, obviously, because I can't like have a chain. But I was like, man, if I had money 10 years ago, I would have had a big old chain,
bro. I'm so
and like right now, I would have not. Even if someone gave it to me, I'd be like, yo, can I just sell it? I want one, but like just something like what I have right now,
dude.
But I would have had, and he's gonna look at me. He's like, I was with you. I would have had a big old chain too, like 10 years ago.
But then things that we wanted 10 years ago is a different us.
It's pointless shit.
Yeah, it's pointless. And then
I remember I wanted some stupid watch shit when I had money, and you know what? I like had it in my shop.
What was it?
It was like a Gucci watch, like, and it was maybe like $1,000 or something when Gucci Man came out, like back with live mixtapes was out. I was like, you know what? Never had no nice shit ever, and I had some money. I was like, you know what?
I deserve this.
I want to watch. I need to tell time and shit sometimes instead of my phone.
That's the logic, bro. That's all it takes. That's what happened when I
tell time.
That's what happened when I bought my Rolex. I was like, I need to tell time.
I heard on a rap song, I was like, time is money. I was like, dude, if I have it on my wrist, I'll maybe make more money. But no, that didn't end up happening. But you know, it is in my shopping cart, and I swear to God, this is the funniest shit. We're at the spot and fucking got pretty much bust down and robbed. And all our shit taken. I remember I was like, dude, if that watch was on me, it would have been taken. So good thing I never had.
What got robbed?
The house that I was at and shit got robbed, got ran into and shit.
Wait, while you were in there?
While I just got back from the skate park. And they seen us coming and they followed us after and shit into the apartment.
And they just like they were like,
and then bust down the door, knocked the door and shit. And one of the dumbasses opened it. And fucking they came in and fucking took a little bit of the gear, you know, and fucking so like it's crazy. I think I had my skate camera that was pretty nice. I had like a Sony with the wide angle, and we just came back from filming and doing shit. And I remember
what state is this?
In the Milwaukee, where the Hyundai boys are from, where the fucking where the 10,000 cars.
Isn't concealed carry legal out there?
Concealed carry is legal out there.
Dude, concealed carry isn't like easily legal over here, but like every time I'm opening my door, I like literally walk to my neighbor's house like hoping. Like I'm just like, bitch.
You're gonna go to jail.
I'll go through the time. I don't care, but I ain't getting robbed.
Yeah, but you're hoping. So when you're hoping,
motherfuckers that are trying to come up are hoping you slacking too.
I get that, but you also
they're hoping you slacking too, dog.
Yeah, but you also hoping.
I just saw Sugar Free, dog. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready.
I'm not already. I'm not.
So you don't want the shit, Rob? The same shit you're saying won't matter in 5 years. That's the shit. Just let them have it, yo. If they want something, I was like, yeah, some nice shit.
I'd be like that dirty cop in that Alabama movie where that fool fucking shoots that black fool and then he puts the fucking knife in his hand and then he's just like, he came at me. Like
I'm not saying
it was based on a true story. I was like, grimy.
If he's robbing you, for sure, shoot him, especially if it's in your driveway. But my thing is, you say you're looking, and when you're looking, you can mistake something for someone. You get what I mean?
Okay, but if somebody's coming with an AR towards your house and say, "Hey, motherfucker, you're gonna have to,"
you better shoot that. That's what I mean.
But like, okay, how did they come after you? Because like, honestly, that's a scary fucking situation, bro. Not for nothing. Like, it is a scary situation. But how did it happen? The fools come at you with a gun.
Oh yeah, it came in with guns, but they saw us came in, and after that, from coming in, someone who inside shit who was dealing fucking with us at the house. Something probably happened crazy. So
there it is.
It's always some bullshit. It's always someone who's close or was close.
That's the fucking
inside job.
That's the missing fucking link, bro. Every time. Shit. Like sometimes, bro, it's not that you don't have a bulletproof plan. It's just that you don't have a bulletproof team.
Oh, easy. Yep. And that's why you sometimes just gotta go solo.
So talking about has anybody? I mean, not bullet, but like talking about getting hurt. Has anyone got hurt biking? Like is that like? I mean, there's 100 people.
You know what? And honestly, it's sad. There's definitely on the bike rides. It sounds crazy, but there's people with broken ribs.
Whoa.
Broken their.
No, but that's because and he laughs. I fuck it. You're such a piece.
I know. I'm glad.
Why do you laugh? Right.
I've seen like a 18-year-old girl like face plant shit. Real deal. Like I was zipping by going 30 and like. I've fucking, busted my knee up a few times and shit. I've seen people get their head run over.
Whoa.
Thank God that they had.
You gotta tell us one story, dog.
Thank God they had. Shout out to the Protect helmet that the helmet saved his head. Otherwise, that would have been kind of gnarly.
Could have been having that little baby helmet.
These people are doing stunts. They're not cruising, right? Like we're trying to cruise.
So there's a level of the people that are cruising, and there's definitely people that are practicing and shit like me. And then we go out and ride. It's like I'm. Fucking.
You're wild, and I've seen some of your videos, dude.
How does it? Okay, so how does it not happen? Like when I see those bicycle races and one of these fools slips and all these fools. Okay, like how does it not happen for you guys? Like
it's organized crime. Like there's good communication amongst everyone for the most part. where like that can kind of be handled and like a lot of that shit. Yeah, but there's definitely been some crazy shit. And
there's got to be one hooligan, one out there trying to cause chaos,
trying to catch it. Like how I said I walked to my neighbor's house and somebody's like, I'm gonna drop somebody.
Some cholo from Santana, you know.
There used to be before COVID. There used to be some hard ass fucking like gangster fools riding that I swear to God, bro. Even like they would dress like from the 80s, like the shiny silvery pants shit.
501s.
Bust down looking shoes and shit. And like, real deal, I remember maybe one of the first few rides, this fools, they did not like wheelies or none of that shit. They're like,
they don't like wheelies, but they like bikes.
It was gnarly. They were pretty much on the level like, they were like, you get that shit the fuck away from me, I'm gonna kick you off. And I looked at him like, oh, really? Kind of like, see him, he's like, and he came close to me. And I see some shit on the rides in Skid Row in LA. That's some gnarly shit. I mean, due to LA fucking circumstances. You know, and it's really the nature of the beast. Really, if you're out there, you gotta behave yourself and know, you know, like
that's the thing, though, bro.
There's cars out here, and it's crazy, bro. In Huntington Beach, 2 months ago, there's a guy in one day he was on a fucking squashing spree. He ran over 3 people and killed the second guy, on purpose, all on video. The same white Tacoma in Huntington Beach. Guys riding their bike from, you know, the beach cruiser, this and that. Hit him on purpose. Guy got hurt, injured on the curb, calls 911. About an hour later, another incident. Guy hit and injured and killed. It's another 2 hours later, same incident of the white Tacoma, and then they found him. But that's the kind of shit. And that just happened in Las Vegas, too, where those little kids, the kids were filming it. The 16, 17-year-old kids, they were filming them fucking hit the biker kid and killed him.
See, dude, I wouldn't be able to fucking do that. That would be like... There'd be somebody like beep,
when you're with the pack,
like in the fucking deep. Horn, dude. Like I would just be like, let's go.
Yeah, and you know what? There's definitely been some crazy shit, and I'll be honest, I'm a peacekeeper when it comes to all that shit, because really at the end of the day, like,
because that's fucked up, bro. Like you're not doing anything.
Well, the cars have, you know what I tell the kids, and when they're acting crazy, I was like, if you're being crazy, you know what? Expect something crazy to come back. So it's like you got to behave yourself and know the rules of actual driving too. So and a lot of 16, 17-year-olds, the kids might not even be driving cars yet. So it's like
they don't know shit.
They don't know shit. Yeah, and trust. There's levels of shit within the pack of shit where it's called a death swerve or swerving, where out of nowhere there'll be a car parked and they'll whip pretty much 90 degrees into the pack almost. And if they don't know how to whip out, I mean, there's been times where motherfuckers get
That's how my cousin died on a motorcycle.
And I told the kids, I was like, you need to look left and right when you're fucking out doing this shit. And this shit is no game, honestly, when you're on, like, riding bikes. Like, yeah, that's why I like riding the beach. And most of my rides, when I do rides with the kids and we're doing younger kid rides, it's, like, always at the beach because there's bike path. You ain't got no bullshit. You could park at the parking lot.
That seems safe. Like, when motherfuckers invite me and they're like, you want to go and travel downtown? We're going to pass by Skid Row and then we're going to go here. I was like, no. No, I was like, first of all, a gun in my backpack is heavy in case I need to defend myself. I was like, and I don't want to carry a fucking heavy ass fucking pistol with my fucking speaker next to it. Like I'd rather just go. Like I'd rather you invite me somewhere safe, like the beach, where I'm like, listen, there's a bike path there. I was like, there's like hella fucking lifeguards there. You're gonna have to aim pretty hard if you're gonna have to try to get me, and your car might get stuck in the sand. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think about these things, bro. Like I don't know.
You can't think about them. You can't think about them. I mean, and honestly, you know what? It's crazy. There's just so much people, and like I said, it's organized. So there's people with walkie-talkies on front, back of the ride, middle, all stopping it. There's rides too that you'll watch, you'll be like, holy shit! Like this is honestly so protected and safe. Like I've seen rides with the kids, 10 years old riding late at night in LA because they will go down, stop the lights on the walkie-talkie with the red on their green, so we have a red to go through, whip through the freaking downhill. So it's like, it's pretty crazy. And honestly, a lot of the rides, there's rarely shit that happens. Like, I'm just speaking on, like, the accounts that I've been at in the past 4 years of things that, like, I mean, yeah, I've seen some, wild shit being in Florida from bikes getting stolen on the ride and shit.
Ask, like, do foods get jacked?
It's crazy. LA, there's so much family and camaraderie. Not really, at least that I've seen. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I will be the first one at the gas station throwing my bike in there. Maybe with 1, 2, 3 other, go in there and get shit, and I will not think for a second if someone's gonna steal my shit.
I'm the complete opposite, dude. if I'm walking downstairs and I fucking got to take something in my car, I'm like the moment I come back in the building, I'm gonna be feet.
I never let eyes off my bike, but I'm talking about on a ride out with a bunch of people behind me, like in the pack. I'm saying getting it stolen.
Okay.
You have so many people there to watch this shit, but no, everywhere I go, I bring my bike. Even into the nicest restaurant and shit, I'll just tell them this is a fucking $1,200 bike. Let me get my pizza or whatever.
I was gonna ask you. I was like, so what does a setup like that cost? Like, what does a bike setup like? Starter kit, like let's just say me, I just want a bike, trying to lose some weight.
Yeah, you always go top notch, so don't act like you're gonna get starter kit.
Something they could hold my fat ass, bro. Like,
hey, right now on OfferUp, $500 easy for a big ripper, which is is still pretty much like the best. It's the most common sold bike through SE, and I have multiple of them, just basic 29-inch, no gears.
Big Ripper. That's all I got to type on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, Big Ripper.
Because I'm going to look for it tomorrow.
I ride the Fast Ripper, which is that bike with gears, so that's like...
Nah, I don't need no gears, dude. Need
gears? Doesn't it make it easier
bro,
for
because
him?
anybody who's going to try to catch up to me, big mistake if you got bad intentions. Right. Like, I'm just like, listen, bro, I'm not going to... Like, I'll move out the way. I'll follow the rules, but if you try to rob me... Play him.
Live strong, baby. Live strong. He's pedaling.
Yeah, like, and I'm gonna keep going to my deli wherever I'm going, bro. Like, I'm straight up.
Okay, so that was a question. Do you guys end up at a brewery? I know you got kids with you, but
hell yeah, if you guys end up with a brewery, let's go.
I mean,
we got deals with breweries where you show up with a bike, you get 20, 30. We've done deals with breweries in Long Beach.
You might want to get a bike.
We've done things in areas where we'll have like Sunday football where they got the projection screen outside, and we'll pull up in the bikes and park them in the back. Literally 50 bikes, watch the football game and drink a little bit, and then go ride and fucking hang out again.
Burn it off.
Go hang at the park, and before that, it's like a little pre-game kind of deal. Like there'll be, the girls or people kind of running the ride, coming through with like the WAP or whatever, like making sure everyone's good. Like really, you come
the WAP, like wet ass pussy, or no? Like I was just like, what is the WAP?
That comes later, but you really come to the ride. You come to the ride with not a lot. You'll definitely get some stuff if you got good attitude and shit. Like it's all.
I'm sure everyone's nice.
We're all there to have fun, real shit. Like
it's like I guarantee you, it's the same vibe as 42 Original. So we go to the LAFC game. He's like a season pass holder, and there's things called 42 Originals. They tailgate, but obviously there's a stoner section, and they're super nice. You can go there. If you don't bring nothing, you will get smoked out. Yep. They will offer you drinks. There will be a beer. They will even be like, hey, you want tacos? Well, you got the munchies now. Like they're like that type of people. So I'm assuming it's the same type of vibe.
Camaraderie.
It's amazing, and with those things, there's not a lot of shit like that. And then with biking, there's not a lot of shit that's like that that's free. And I tell a lot of people that I was like, it's crazy that on a Saturday morning, like you can really, do something with your family that's absolutely free with your teenager that really doesn't like, the parents as much, with the 6-year-old, and then the parents like. The bike rides are gnarly, dude, and you'll see that shit. And then after the rides, they'll all go get food, and you'll see on their stories or whatever, like, they had a whole good day at Venice Beach, and they live all the way in, like, Santa Barbara or this and that. Like, a lot of these people, they travel.
Biking it from all the way over there? Or just
no, driving and staying, either getting hotels or driving back.
Because he's kind of right. Like, you got to think about it. You got a family of a 6-year-old, a 13-year-old, you and your wife. Dude, the 13-year-old's going to go and mob it with the 13-year-old on the squad. Yep. You're going to be with your wife, and you're just going to look over the 6-year-old, and I'm sure there's a couple other 6-year-old that might...
Isn't it a crazy community? Because then you pull up to the park where everyone hangs out and there's drinking and smoking or whatever, and all the little kids are playing. All the teenagers are hanging out, and all the parents are hanging out and drinking. It's like a fucking backyard barbecue on wheels. Like
that's what it is with like the 42 Originals.
Where it's like, because
some of the homies have kids. And then like some of the kids like
send them a fuck off.
And some of the kids like are drummers, so then they'll be like, "Here's a soccer ball, go fucking play while we all hang."
They become best ass friends through the bike ride, and I've seen like the 60, the younger kids dating the younger girls that come to the ride with their dads and shit. Like it's fucking like it's a little community of shit. Like really, one of my good boys in HB that I ride with met his girlfriend the first time on a ride, and she's from Stockton. She was out down here. It was a 3-day ride where we ride from LA to Venice.
She's like anything but Stockton.
Yeah, real shit. The dirty. Ain't gonna lie. When you come to beautiful HB.
But that wait up. You said a 3-day.
It's a 3-day ride where we stay at hotels after every day. It's mad fun. It's at the beginning of May, usually like.
And that's free. Like you don't charge for like admission. I mean, it's
for the ride. No, I mean you just get your hotel and you pay for your food and you can come ride and fucking join the the fun. Like it really obviously the more the merrier and shit. So when that ride comes up, like there's really people that come. Like there's James from England. There's a guy named Willie James that comes from England. There's a bunch of people that come from Philadelphia.
They bring their bike from England?
Yep, they put their bike in the it's a $50 if you got like, you know, a luggage.
Oh, the oversized shit.
Yeah, an oversized. It ain't too bad. And you just put foam noodles over your bike and shit and send it, you know, in your luggage. And it's, you know, I've done that, you know, a variety of times. Just traveling with the bike, super easy. You can, there's guys, it's crazy. They've literally left their house with their bike, took it apart at the airport, put it in the bag, flew, build their bike at the new airport, and then rode to the hotel. No rental or anything.
That's crazy.
Just straight bike like mentality. Like, this is what I got, and I'm gonna do it. And like, these are people that are able to travel.
Imagine your bike fucks up.
These are people with little means. Like, there's like a guy like this. Like, he's a teacher in New York, a preschool teacher and shit that we just rode with in Oakland. Like, the variety of these people is gnarly. Like, you think these are all just bums that this and that, and they get the time. Like, it's crazy. Like I said, we got a guy on the team that used to be a baseball player for the Dodgers, or not on the team, but he used to be a baseball player for the Dodgers. He comes to the ride out. I met him in my neighborhood riding bikes, literally just wheeling and shit. And I pulled up and I was like, "What's up, bro? You ever go to the ride outs?" He's like, "Beach mode?" And I was like, "Wait, are you the Justin Sellers fool?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You're a fucking retired pro baseball player, fool. How the fuck do you know me? That's fucking hilarious." He's like, "Oh, I watch your videos and shit. Love them." Came to the ride outs a few times and shit. He's like the homie now, you know, like whenever we have local rides and shit, he's always there. Like,
that's fucking sick.
Yeah, shit like that.
You know who I could see being part of the bike mods? I'm gonna lie, OJ Simpson.
Oh yeah, we could definitely get a Bronco Ripper whipped up.
Yeah, I could see him. Sick. I could see him like cruising. You guys go to Vegas and he fucking mobs it over there.
Has there ever been a ride?
That's what he tells me. I got away from the murder.
Question though. Has there ever been a ride from here to Vegas?
You know what? There is like a good, it's about 120 miles in a day that they do from like.
Don Balzerian did that.
It's like, I forget where. It's like a little bit more like north of here to SD. That's probably the most they'll do. I mean, on like these bikes. Like these bikes, yeah, you can ride them, but they're not like road bikes where they're light as fuck and you're able to zip like, you know, hundreds of miles.
What's the longest you think is comfortable to do on those type of bikes?
Oh, regular like I guess a regular ride's 30 miles, 15 miles there, hang out 15 miles back. Okay. Which really, you think about it, ain't too bad if you're doing.
How long does that take, like time wise?
You think about, you're doing 15 miles an hour. It takes like an hour there, you know, and then like 30 minutes.
Oh, that's it. So like it's
real shit. Like a normal ride that's 30 miles is 3.5 hours. Like,
yeah. So I start with you guys. Chilling. So if I start with you guys, let's say we meet up at 12 o'clock.
I'm looking at big rippers right now, dog. First one,
this guy,
$900.
Oh, if you want one like that too, I got a few in the garage. We'll get you set up with one. I need to get rid of a few.
There you go.
Anyone with big boy bikes. I mean, with big boy tires.
Oh yeah, and the origin of the Big Ripper, since you don't really know a whole lot, is pretty fucking gnarly. Shout out to Todd Lyons of SE
Yeah, this
Bikes.
bike looks like it could hold my fat ass.
The Big Ripper, that bike started from Robin Big, the TV show.
Oh, with Big Black, the bike that got him?
So Rob Dyrdek pretty much was like, yo, Big Black is a massive motherfucker. I want a BMX bike for him. Can you guys make a massive BMX bike? So then, therefore, was the 29-inch Big Ripper born for Big Black. There was like 6 made. 4 of them went to like Rob and the boys. Todd got one, and then, you know, one whatever. And then after that aired that bike, you know, SE was getting calls nonstop. What's up with that bike? What's up with that bike? Where's that bike? And now throughout, I think past like 13, 14 years, I mean, shit, I don't even know the number of bikes.
I just lowballed somebody for $490.
I think I just got a message.
That might be him.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Sold. It's him.
We just made some money on the podcast. This is nice.
Just buy his bike on the show. That was pretty gangster.
Can you imagine? I was like, he was asking about like fucking 5 something, like, and I was like, how did you up at $490?
That was the coolest thing I've seen. If you're not lying, that was
amazing. No, I'm lying, bro. Don't hype it up like that. No, I'm just.
Hey, fucking, plug your mic back in, Xavier.
It's yours.
Oh no, mine's good. Okay.
Mine does not have mic herpes.
Yeah, so that's the origin of the Ripper, which is pretty gnarly. Oh, and speaking of OJ Simpson and crazy people that would be bike personalities who we just rode with in Oakland, Beast Mode Marshawn Lynch is part of the SE Bike Squad. He has a signature.
Is that the big black fool with the pirate ship?
He's the fool that will fucking eat the Skittles and knock you the fuck down. But he's part of the bike ride. He's got his own signature bike because he does so much for the city in Oakland and the youth and a lot. SE recognizes Marshawn, you know, as a good person to have involved with the bicycle. So him and his niece and nephew and daughter came on the bike ride 2 Sundays ago from his high school that he graduated at. We started out of there, you know, with him and the crew and rode, you know, all throughout Oakland with, you know, fucking Beast Mode Marshawn Lynch, which is pretty fucking gnarly. So that, like, that's the level of people that are interested in this kind of shit is fucking bonkers. Like, it's really like, there's a lot of secret, like, you know, low-key riders that really are into this shit just because either they're youth or keep on, you know, keep active and shit, whatever. But
I'm serious about getting a bike. I mean, I recently got into bowling, and that's one of my favorite hobbies. Like, that's probably, there's nothing gonna take that place.
That's Wisconsin's pastime.
Are you a bowler?
You know what? I grew up bowling heavy, either in Vegas at like New Orleans with Pops.
Oh, that was my first bowling experience, bro. New Orleans. And I want to go back, especially now that like I have opportunity just to go back, get an Airbnb, go bowl, because I take my shit serious, bro. Like, I love it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not fucking great, I'm decent, but you know what I mean? I enjoyed the fucking pastime.
The vibe of the bowling alley too, there's nothing really like it. It's definitely got a mystical feel about it.
Yeah.
It's like you really don't need to do anything in there. You're just having fun, like just being a piece of shit in there.
And if you don't even want to bowl, the fucking machines are there if you want to be a pussy.
You got nachos.
And nachos.
And arcade shit.
Yeah, and arcade shit.
Some House of the Dead, that shit rips, you know?
Yeah, it's straight up, man. But that is Wisconsin's bad time.
Yeah,
pastime. I would like to just do a vlog myself, just to go to a poppin' area of Wisconsin and just hit a few bowling alleys.
Hit the shit ones, like there's definitely some dive bowling alleys, bro. And then that's what's crazy, come out to California and how much shit is pretty fucking expensive. I remember doing like 2 rounds of bowling with shoes
like $80
at the shit fucking spot in Cudahy, Wisconsin for like $8-10 on a Wednesday. Like, it was like 2 a game and 2 to rent shoes, and then you got a fucking beer. Like, it was some crazy shit, yeah.
Those are fucking dream prices out here. You gotta go between the hours of 10 to fucking 12 or like 10 to 2. There's a place I know that I go to called Valencia Lanes out in Santa Clarita. Old school bowling alley. They have pictures of fucking, all the classic bowling movies, Kingpin, fucking, The Big Lebowski. Yeah. And, you know, they have the frames out there. Before 2 o'clock, $20 an hour. I was like, oh, okay, I already got, dude. I don't have them in my white car, but I got my 3 bowling balls in my truck with my shoes.
Yo, like, serious question,
valid.
Like, serious question, Ezone. Like, how long till there's a professional bowler sitting next to me and we're interviewing him? Like,
I have to, I'm getting to know the coach. All right, so
because he goes deep. Like, you understand. Like, when
look, dude, you can't seem desperate, dude. So you can't like, yeah, you can't seem desperate. Like, you gotta have the fucking you gotta have the coaches, dudes approach you, be like, hey, so, you know, like last one, the one that he told me, he was like, some dude was telling him about like his stepdaughter is like, you know, we teach him as young as 3 years old, and I was like, I know the guy who was talking to you. I already know that's the guy's the coach. He's here every time, and I was like, and he said what's up to me a few times. He's checked out my game, you know what I mean? But like, I just want to I recently made that conversation, you know, out there. So when I go on my Sunday day, when I go out there, I'm gonna be like, hey man, so like, what's up? Can you teach me a few things? You know what I mean? Like how much it is. But he's seen me a few times. But like the last game that I was there and he saw it, he was like, all right, dude. He gave me like props. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is when like the old fools start giving you props in the bowling alley. That's how you know when it's
bro,
like,
you just need to be bowling in Cortez and high socks, and that just be like your personality, bro. You would go crazy like the full bowler.
Can you make Cortez?
Like, you actually pull up to the spot, like, you know, with your shit like that, and fucking.
I should just get high ass like the Cortez's, dog.
Yeah, like the full bowler. Like you come like, hey, what's up?
What's up, fool? What's up, fool? Here to get a strike, fool.
Bro,
I already got 3 strikes, fool.
Because they're gonna.
Fool's Gone Wild finally repost me.
Right? They're gonna think you're weak, but then you're gonna hit them with a 7-10.
Yeah, dog. Think about it. Like the 3-strike rule. You already got 3 strikes.
The Fool League.
The Fool League.
That's right, baby.
That would be cool, dog. I would finally not ruin my hats with all the sweat, and I would just be like, all right, let's go, gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like.
So talking about fucking Cholo. So I went to Bakersfield with George this weekend, and at one point,
I had to, bitch.
And at one point,
6-year-old.
Yeah, right. And at one point, he tells me, he's like, all right, I'm gonna drive now. So we switch off. We're basically at the hotel. I don't know why he wants to fucking finish the drive. Basically to say I didn't drive the whole way there, I'm pretty sure. But he's like, let me drive. I'm like, whatever. So he gets in the car and he starts driving. And for some reason, we make a right turn in the wrong place. Not the wrong place. Not that it's sketchy. But then
we heard the N-word?
No. But we're driving and we see a bunch of kids on bikes. Bunch of kids on bikes, and I'm looking at George like, what are you gonna do about this, George? Because George is a gangster ass fool. I'm like, are you gonna honk at these guys? Are you gonna like? And they wouldn't move. Like they were like little hooligans in bikes, dog. Yeah. It's Saturday afternoon, and they stood there, and George.
That's their turf, fool.
Yeah, it was their turf, and George understood this because George pulls up, doesn't say nothing, even turns down the music. And then he waits, and I'm waiting like, what's up, dog?
That's a real gangster right there.
Respect, homie.
Yeah. I'm the one where I was like, yo, dog, say something. No que muy perrón. So then George.
People in the chat room, I forget he's bald. Fucking assholes.
So then George waits, and eventually one of them just goes like this. Kind of like, yo, let's move the fuck out the way. And they all assembled. And then when they were driving by, we're like, yo, thanks for that. And they were like, we were also smoking a joint, so I think they were kind of like, oh, these fools are cool. But do you guys, like, I'm sure there's like, have you seen any of those kids trying to mob along?
Some bad kids in there.
There's some bad kids, right? I'm assuming like there's bad kids everywhere. Yeah.
And anything, like you see the football star that was Mr. fucking college guy, and then he's all doing crazy shit. And anything, there's gonna be some fucking dickheads and some bad seeds and shit.
They give you guys a bad name, obviously. I'm sure there's.
You know what? And I'll be honest, I'll definitely like disassociate myself with any of those people or even the kids. And it's sad because some kids, they might be good, bro, and being on the higher up in the bike life scene and this and that, like I ain't gonna lie, they got a lot to learn and shit, and they got a lot that they could get fucking provided for if they start to act right. And this shit goes a long way with like just being a better fucking person, but. These kids will learn at the end of the day. I ain't their fucking dad, so I don't.
I know they were young.
I don't give a shit on most of them. If some of the kids reach out and shit and they come talk to me, trust, I'll give them my fucking word and let them know, like Yeah,
you could have been a good college mentor, dog.
You're fucking up, honestly. Like a lot of these kids, like they'll trip. They'll like, come up and ask me because on my page it says I don't know if anymore, but I used to say I'm vegan. They'd be like, what's it like being vegan, or like what do you do? And like it's a trip just to hear them, like even like curious, like that they gave a fuck about my diet kind of shit. Like it's cool to like I guess be out looking like at the end of the day, like it's better than fucking not giving a shit about it. Like
yeah. So then there's on another note, I mean, we used to work at Ziggy's, and I said you used to ride for fun. How did you get these sponsorships? I mean, you throwing out some fucking baller ass names and giving out bikes, kind of no.
Yeah,
no, which is love. Like, but like,
wild.
How did you?
No,
how did it happen? A video?
Just keep.
Speaking of Ziggy's, dab sweats.
I forgot it.
I mean, it's like fucking 10 dabs in. I haven't dabbed this much in a show in a while.
He knows about glass. He knows what you're dabbing out of, dude. He knows that's a.
Yeah, that's the J Smart. Come on now.
Yeah, J Smart
with the Muller collab.
Yeah,
it's not J Smart.
Oh, that's not.
It's Danny Camp and fucking Muller. They only collab this on this piece.
My bad, Danny Camp. Sorry, boo boo. That's heated though.
This guy taught me, like, when I would go in there, I was like, you teach me who's who, and he'd be like, yo, this is so and so. So like, yeah.
Oh yeah, but and glass too. I've loved a passion for glass and shit for.
I kind of look like healthy side dick Eddie.
Years. Yeah.
Dude.
like not for nothing. Like I'm like, man, I literally like. I was
That's
like,
what happens when you stop doing coke for a few months, bro.
It's been a year for me.
Ooh,
Thank God.
Looking good.
Shout out God for that strength.
That's right.
Yeah. You used to send him a picture, be like, this how you'd look if you were off cocaine for a year.
Fool's gonna take the phone with your face on it and just.
That fool's gonna start a Tinder profile.
That's gonna be his new.
Yeah. With my fucking picture, he's like, I got a podcast.
No, he's gonna send that to all his ex bitches and be like, and you thought I would never look good again.
You thought I would never get into my football shape.
Yeah, bitch, fuck you.
That's fucking hilarious.
So how'd you get the sponsors? Who hit you up?
Doing videos and staying consistent, and you know what? I got hooked up with SE bikes pretty quick.
They're the biggest in the game, right? When it comes to that,
dude. And it's really they started the bike, with Big Black thing, dealing with that, and then now there's multiple bike companies from GT to Colt and all these other guys that are doing similar 29-inch bikes due to like the one bike coming out, so that's pretty cool to be with like the forefathers, I guess, of the big bike life scene of the 29-inch bike life shit. But yeah, you know what, I live in Huntington Beach and I ride my bike a lot down there, and I've worked a lot with the main director for SE Bikes, Todd Lyons, for a while. And 4 or 5 years ago, he needed a few people to do was a movie with Ludacris called The Ride. Ludacris was like a stepdad for some BMX riders, so we were like background stunt riders at the skate park.
Came out like in theater?
Yeah, or it was an Amazon movie and
Stand
shit.
up. Yeah, that's all I.
Disturbing the peace.
Was he cool to work with?
You know what? We didn't see them. We didn't see him, which was not that cool. But
I know. I would have been mad.
I can still say I was in a movie with Ludacris. With a lot of people think that I saw him, but no, we were just doing backgrounds at the skate park. But it was cool to work with Eddie Fiola, who is a old BMX freestyler on GT, and he was the choreographer for the movie. Who's like one of my like idols throughout this bike stuff. He's a guy who's created a lot of stuff and done a lot of wave for BMX, so it was cool to work with him. And he's a guy I regularly see, in Huntington, or here and there down in the neighborhood kind of shit, just like Rick Thorne, where it's like how these people just pop in and out and shit. It's funny.
Where's the best city to ride bikes at, bro? Like that you've been to, like, or best continent, bro? Because like I love going to Tokyo and it's become like an annual trip for me. I'm gonna go, God willing, at the end of February again, just to like. I love the Japanese vibe, bro. Like,
yep.
So like,
see, Tokyo's when we go in 3 weeks, they don't really like big bicycle rides like that, and they don't like crazy.
They don't like a lot of chaos.
They don't like chaos shit like that. So we're definitely gonna behave ourselves and make sure that we're good over there on their side and anything they want. But yeah, I know I've already had boys out there recently, them tripping on even taking photos of bikes and stuff in the city of doing wheelies and stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah, and he's the one wants to live there. You like that? You can't take pictures, bro. That's
okay. Listen, bro. Listen, it's not. Look, the Japanese don't have a problem with pictures. They do this shit all the fucking time. All right, but it's a problem when you're fucking just violating whatever the fuck they treasure, bro. They don't want you fucking. They don't want you grinding on top of the Emperor's palace, bro. Sorry, they just don't. Yeah.
They should. None of it's really is not destructive because there's really no peg or like grinding shit involved with that. A lot of it's just like the wheelie or stunts or combos on the seat. Like how much. A lot of it comes from Baltimore dirt bike scene, wheeling on the 450s and shit, and a lot of the bicycle stunts and the tricks come from that. That era and that style. So like. It all relates to that, just fucking riding fast, doing shit quick with your knees, this, that, knee knocks, coming back, jumping on the seat, goofy shit, throwing your leg over the front bar, hand drag.
It's no good. Is that what they would say? Is that what they would say?
No good. Too much kills.
Have you been in Japan? Have you been in Japan before?
I'm going for the first time.
Dude. You're gonna love it, dude.
He just went for the first time going back again.
I went in February and I was like, I'm going back this February again. Yes, I was like, I just fucking loved it too much, dude. It just felt good to just. And it also,
half the reason you're going is for the toilets.
Dude,
what's up in the toilets?
First thing I'm doing as soon as I get to the airport, I'm saving my shit. Like I'm gonna be like, nah.
You're gonna stop parking, like fucking like.
I'm gonna just be like, no, go to sleep, dude. Like and wait till I get to the airport.
Well, they got like Bluetooth speakers and they got Ramune.
So all right,
flushes Ramune.
Let me tell you, I was sick out there, right? So like, like I had to throw up because like the time change from eating. So like, there was certain times where I was like, dude, like. We went to a museum and I was like sweating. I was like, oh, this is fucked up, dude. And I knew I was going to have to throw up.
Right.
So I went to finish the museum. And then I was like, dude, you got to walk around here. You don't know shit. And then I see like a group of kids, like not kids, but like young people playing soccer in the field. And I was like, and then they're getting ready to set up for like a venue 2 next to them. And I was like, there's got to be a bathroom there. And I'm like,
you're holding your throw up in, huh? Basically.
Yeah, I'm literally like, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of the Japanese people. Yeah, like I'm just like,
like they've never seen anyone throw up, let alone an American.
Yeah, it's no good.
It's no good. Send him back.
Take my daughter.
Shitty walk.
No, but all right. So I fucking we walk from the parking lot to this like the soccer field, and then we see it's like Soccer Academy Park. And I asked they have a cafe there, and I was just like, hey, man, this don't feel good. Is there a bathroom? Points me to the bathroom, and I was like, this is the public bathroom? Walk in, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Every fucking stall was like you were getting your nails done, bro. Like, you walk in there, and I was like, oh, no, I got to throw up. And I was like, what the hell is this, like, fucking music speaker? Started playing nature sounds so nobody could hear me take a shit or throw up. And then it was like max
fart silencers.
It was like max volume, and it was like the river flowing whoosh, and the birds chirping. And I was like,
Ricola.
Yeah, no, their toilets are on a whole other level. Like that's my dream. Like, it's buy a house out here, but have a Japanese. toilet.
He blew my mind. Like he told me, like he's so right. Like you go to any sporting event or anywhere, you're treated like a prisoner.
Dude.
It's like the toilets. They prepare you for prison in America, bro, in any public access, bro. Like from the public transportation to public bathrooms and all this shit, bro.
The DMV,
There's no reason when you're
DMV
taking
too.
a shit in America. Why is this gap under there? Like, there's no reason
For
why.
cocaine.
I went to a school. I think in Wisconsin built whatever was built. They still had the troughs that you'd fucking pee next to each other in like the pig trough.
I could never pee in those.
And then I remember at Miller Park, even for like before I moved, they had that shit, bro. Like the fucking just a circle.
Yeah, prisoner shit.
And then they had some on the wall.
Prison
gnarly.
shit.
And motherfuckers would get in fights in there, and you'd see motherfuckers get knocked into the fucking thing.
We call those bodies. Yeah, we call those bodies over here.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah, no, I see. Like,
thank God on
like for sure, like in Dodger Stadium, I'm telling the fucking person, hey, I'm retarded. Let me go in the bathroom. I'll straight out tell him.
Practice real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know why you thought he wouldn't.
I don't reckon my sorry. Can I go to the restroom?
Yeah, that's right. Hit him with the. That's right.
Straight up, be like, I know I look normal, but I'm not.
Can we go to Patreon? He's the one's acting fucking retarded over here. I don't think that's good for YouTube.
Will's gonna report it.
Why does he sound like me? Why is he imitating me?
Nah, Will sounds like a pretty normal.
Nah, Will's smart. Will wins poker tournaments. He's not as stupid as anyone thinks he is.
Yeah.
He's just autistic, dude. He's just autistic.
He's just socially.
Dude,
all
right.
anything.
So did you hear about that fucking that whole thing about that autism is really like how it's being linked to like mostly males? You know, have you heard how like majority of males or some shit like that, and like how certain sugars and certain shit give it to you? But they said that autism is just really like an excuse for a disease for you to suppress your child, like for you not to let your male child like actually do it, because between the ages of 3 to fucking like 12, like a male child has so much fucking testosterone in his body. Well, the motherfucker needs to be playing with dirt. It needs to be getting hurt and doing all this shit. But like, they'll tell you something like, "Hey, he has ADHD or autism."
Oh, ADHD.
So he can't like fucking do this and that. When in reality, you should kind of just let your kid do whatever he wants. Not do whatever he wants, but like, hey, bro, let him experience the world. Let him get a few scabs here and there. Let him get bit by a spider. You got health insurance, whatever.
There's this new study. I don't know where I heard or read this or whoever's gonna say. You just heard it over here.
You heard it from the Filipino dudes?
Yeah, I might have heard it from Rogan. I don't know.
I just wrote it on my phone notes and then he read it.
But all I know is that they're linking Diet Coke to fucking
retardism,
autism, because you know how they tell you it's not.
All right, I said autism. I said retardism. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but they're linking to it. If you look it up, like Dr. Coke, like whatever is in the diet.
Dr. Coke? Xavier, there's no Dr. Coke.
Dr. Coke. Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. But whatever is in that, whatever makes it diet is linked to like kids having autism. It's just crazy.
The sweetener, what's it called? It's like a certain kind of sweetener that they have. But they put it in this shit. That's what's being linked to giving you autism.
Oh, the high fructose corn syrup shit. That's really, I mean, that the fake sugars and all that shit is what's.
It's all social.
It's what's hurting you guys, and be careful.
Because you're still a vegan, right? Obviously.
Yeah, I'm vegan. I don't fuck with fake sugars, and I don't eat a lot of that.
Like real vegan,
did
like
your
not
shits
that.
change when you started?
Yeah, and you know what? I
know that's like hell of a. I
save a lot of money on toilet paper. Is the best way to put it.
Really?
Really. He looked at me like that was a very interesting fact right there.
I mean, because like
he said, "Damn, my shits are pretty now."
Now, why do you think he loves the Japanese toilets?
I just moved and I did just get a bidet at my new spot, so that's kind of tight too. So yeah, you know, a little bit less
water.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Bro, you know what? The bidet, that shit.
Dude,
you just want to be clean, bro. Wherever you go, you just need to be clean. And
then, like, the taper is just to damp it.
Like they said, I think they said on the Kill Tony or whatever, like, if you get fucking poop on your arm, you're not just going to wipe it with the toilet paper. You're going to wash it. And I was like, God damn, that shit makes sense. Like, you just wipe it on fucking...
Dude, if I had a fucking Japanese toilet out here, every time I take a shit, it'll play that Tokyo Drift song. Don't eat Tokyo. Like...
No, I
Projection
guarantee.
screen, Hello Kitty comes on the wall in front of you.
Oh man, that would be the
Like
best.
from the bottom, the projection screen with Hello Kitty, just boom, yo.
Dude.
Straight
Ethan
up.
would be just like the guy on South Park. You go to his house and then he'd be like, "Oh, hey, have you seen my house? The first time here." He's like, "Yeah." And
His name is Randy.
Randy. Yeah, I forget his name. My bad. I'm fucking high. But how Randy introduced people and they go, he's straight. He goes straight to the bathroom instead of introducing the whole house. This guy has a whole backyard. He's like, "Come here."
If I had a friend right now that had it, I would be going to their house.
Yo, okay, hold up. Before this gets crazy on the podcast, let's figure out how we can import these toilets here to Los
No,
Angeles.
they sell them
pricey.
at Home Depot.
They're pricey.
Oh, that's
dog.
dirty. They're
Yeah.
already on them.
They're already on it.
How
bro.
much? How much he's on? He's on
They're
us.
like 3 to 5 grand.
bro. What's up?
Yeah, but I
5?
mean,
That's
$3,500.
that's
I don't want
enough.
to take a shit in here. It's-
3,500?
No, but if it's a valid toilet, you won't be able to smell it, right? So it cleans itself.
Okay, look, if B real,
Something
if B
y'all
real,
have.
let me like that. What there's a middle part that used to be a bathroom in the middle. If he let me, I'm like, hey, dude, we don't.
I mean, it's
smoke
still there.
Like let's split it, like half and half.
Like this is gonna be like the exact.
No. Exactly what he said. Only for him and B. That's the point. He just said exact.
That's pretty epic.
Like
You gotta be paid for
him,
it.
B, Def, me, Ray. Nah, Ray's gonna.
Like, Steph told her Ray is cool.
Yeah, Ray's gonna have to look at Ezo and be
I've
like,
always-
"Yo, can I get the key?" I'm not ever getting the fucking key for that toilet.
I'm gonna test it out on you one time. Be like, hey, fool, if you don't know how to flush the shit in the toilet, you no more. You lost your credibility.
That's it. Am I a retard? Am I a chimp? That's the only requirement.
Sometimes.
I'm not Jason Rouse.
It is.
First of all, Jason Rouse he knows how to shit in the toilet. I've lived with him for a week.
Yeah, but his fucking prank is not to fucking flush it at your house. It's the worst.
What's up with that knife tag going on, bro? I'm a little curious.
I forgot, like, my dabber.
Yeah, he's fucking, yeah. He's
But it's a ceramic knife.
Okay,
so
you know what? It took me a little bit to realize that. I thought it was plastic for a while, and I kind of like that. Because I was like, you living dangerous.
Oh, no, it's not plastic.
Oh, the
He's not
ceramic
plastic.
knife
No,
is
it
like,
could be. It's cool if it's plastic.
The ceramic knife is like you just take it anywhere where like they have a metal detector and you're just like, what?
Oh,
shit,
that's
bitch?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
So you can take some good hot knife hits off of that because it's
Hell yeah,
ceramic.
for
It might
sure,
even
yeah.
taste good. The terps might be on point with that. That might be a new tech. The
those
ceramic
were the
knife
two
tech.
exact reasons why I got it. First was like, what if somebody wants to jump you in the soccer stadium? Stab him. And then I was like, second one, hot dab knife hits.
Yeah, that's
I only got a fucking little jar, heat it up.
Dude, Ezone, you live like you're like a 120-pound white chick, dog. Thinking you're gonna get stabbed, and you're
anybody
gonna
can
get
get raped,
robbed.
nigga.
You always like this fool goes on hikes with the gun.
I know that.
Sometimes. I'm
I
like,
forget
yo,
what
have to. Chill. Don't you
Oh,
have to.
The fucking aliens fucking abduct you from
You hear
the
that?
fucking
Sounds like a
forest.
white girl from fucking Wisconsin.
Yo.
Talking thinks she got abducted because her cousin got abducted.
the gun ain't gonna do a whole lot against the
Thank you,
the
yeah.
fifth dimensional beings. To be honest, they're right here next to you, sir.
I can't
I'm
imagine
a
if you were
fucking
a
like
chick.
I'm not gonna point it at him far away. I'll be like, oh.
It's more for like the mountain lions.
All right,
You
so-
could say that would have been valid.
So like I'm gonna be like you got me, you abduct me, but then I'm gonna be like that one fool in that movie. Hey homie, you need some help? And just shoot him with the stomach. You know what I mean? They're not gonna know I have a gun. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like you gotta surprise them.
Right, X doesn't like that, bro. He's like, don't be talking
I
shit
like
about
the
aliens, bro.
dog.
Yeah,
I like aliens.
Yeah, we like
Because
we
you
like
are one.
aliens a lot.
Exactly.
A lot. Aliens, if you're listening to this, we fuck with you much.
fucking are
Fuck with
one
you.
exhibit.
We fuck with you lot.
Go abduct Ezone.
I got my tinfoil underneath this hat right now, just so you know.
I'd give you his address, but it's kind of illegal. Is it illegal? Is doxing people illegal?
Remember what I did with that one
think-
person who tried to buy fraud on my website? I just gave his neighbor's address.
Oh yeah.
I was like, this person who tried to commit fraud on my website and fraud me lives next to. Bam. They showed up and just trashed that fool's
That's
house.
right. There you
I was
go.
just like, dude, I didn't tell you guys to trash it, but I
Yep.
just told you where he lives.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, you sound like Alex Jones now.
Sound like Donald Trump.
Okay,
a little
okay, Alex
bit.
Jones. Okay, Alex Jones.
I did not
Those-
tell you to rush the White House.
But it was a stolen election.
Crooked Joe and his friends. Yeah. Oh, dude. Dude, I wish Donald Trump smoked just so we could like get that smoke session with him.
I wish all the presidents smoked.
Nah, Obama's too much of a bitch.
You wouldn't smoke weed with Obama?
Nah, he don't have it in him. Like I feel like he'll hit a backwood with Quavo and Cardi B.
All I know is Michelle Obama.
Like-
All I know is Michelle Obama's rolling that backwards for us.
for sure she like yeah,
Fucking that shit up, dog. And
spits on it. She says what's up. She's like, yo, Obama a real N-word right here.
She actually says the N-word.
Yeah.
I wonder if they say that shit like around the house, like just chilling.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
They definitely don't call that the White House when they were in it. No, not once.
You don't think? Wait,
no, they weren't even calling it that.
You don't think Obama got called the N-word one time at the White House?
Oh,
by some other black guy? I'm not saying it was by a white guy, but you don't think some white guy was like, "Yo, you my president, my."
Morgan Freeman walked in there. He was like, "And that's is my nigga."
Maybe
someone must have dropped the first N-bomb
like
in the White House.
Like the chef, the chef. Maybe when he told them like a specific like order, like you got to make this. Man, this motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
It's like, man,
sure.
I got.
Or I told you how to make this crawfish.
You know what I know for sure?
More rare.
You know what I know for sure? When Obama told a black chef to make chicken and waffles, he did say, "Yo, my N-word, make me chicken and waffles."
You should have just went to the Waffle House.
The Waffle House.
That's right.
Have you been to Waffle House yet?
Nah,
not since the shootings. Right?
I actually haven't been to no Waffle House.
He doesn't want a reason to use his gun.
Yeah, for some reason, like anytime I think Waffle House is like when I think of Martin Luther King Street. Run! Like fucking Chris Rock said.
It's cool though.
It's one of the only like
I like it.
Restaurants where the menu's under $20 and they got a security guard there. That's for sure. Like every day they're like,
I didn't go to
so it's like a taqueria, bro.
Yeah, it's like a taqueria.
Because the taqueria security guard clocks in about fucking on regular weekdays, right? 6 o'clock. 6, yeah. But then like weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, he's there at 2, bro. Like he's like, we know Cholos be up early.
That's right.
Yeah. Ironing and cleaning at home, bro.
Getting those 501s ready.
For real. George be ironing clothes and he don't even got nowhere to go, huh?
Smart. I like that.
It's that Cholo in him, huh?
Man, fool, if you got a girl that'll iron your stuff, why not have her iron it? Even if you're not gonna use it. Why not?
Just keep her sharp.
Yeah. I keep her sharp, but gotta keep her ironing skills on point so when I really do need something ironed. That's GPS mentality, dog.
I'm more into steaming personally. Steamer's the way it's at, yo. Iron will fuck your shit up.
Would you be able to have an imported wife? Like a mail-order wife? Because you can't do that because number one, you're just gonna bring her here for failure. You don't have papers.
And we both need citizenship.
Yeah, like you're.
But dog, so my neighbor, I have a neighbor. He's not
downstairs or the family?
No. My neighbor, like next to the apartments, and I was walking my dog, and this guy always like he's kind of a lame, and he's always like he always says what's up, and you know me, I'm nice. I always talk to him, and I always got a joint, so I always let him hit it. Obviously,
he's like a Irwin.
Oh, he's more like you'll know what I'm talking about, and he's really lame, bro. Like super lame.
Plays video games all day.
Yeah, type of shit. Lies about shit he don't need to lie to me about, and I just run with it too.
He's like, hey, Xavier.
So he ends up telling me. So I know so he ends up telling me. He's like, hey, I got something to ask you. And usually he doesn't come at me like that. And I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? And then he's like, so, I'm flying out some chick from Japan, but I've never met her. Yeah. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, yeah, I'm flying out some chick from Japan. Never met her. I was like, well, you kind of, and I even told him straight up. I wasn't even gonna bullshit like I usually do. I was like, it sounds like a scam. He's like, yeah, but she sent me pictures. She's hot, right? And then so I see the pictures, kind of hot. And he's a lame dog. Like, bro, like I'm telling you, he's not pulling that.
She's using him, fool.
And I'm looking at him like, and I'm trying to be.
But so is he. He's using her. So
but she better put out if that's what. Yeah.
But I think it's a dude on the other side of this thing. I don't think it's.
What happens when you pick up a dude at the airport? Do you still pick him up? You just take him to Waffle House.
You just walk by.
I mean, he just flew from Japan to LA.
It's a free flight. I don't know. But
that's true. He's trying to get back. He's just
so I'm trying to get to this kid where I'm like trying to tell him it's a scam, and he kind of thinks it's a scam, but he's very desperate right now. Where I'm like, well, dude, why don't you just go get laid?
He's like, I've been checking over for 2 years.
And I'm like, why don't you just go get laid in TJ? And he's like, well, I kind of want a girlfriend. And I'm like, well,
get the girlfriend experience.
Yeah, or something like that. But this kid, it's a fucking scam. And then I'm like trying to be Mr. Nice. And I was like, well, why don't you tell her that you'll go to Japan? At least, because if that doesn't work out, then at least you're in fucking Japan. Or
dude. He could give, if you want to get involved, hookers, you could DM her and say the same thing. And
has he never FaceTimed her?
Well, I don't want to get involved.
Okay,
I don't care that much.
My first question, Xavier, would have been like, what's up, fool? FaceTime her right now. Let's see what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would have been like, because there's no way in hell you're not FaceTiming her.
Okay, but he's delusional.
Let me see them titties, bitch.
Dude, he's at the point where, like, she always has a good excuse and he
likes
believes
being
it.
delusional.
Yeah, he likes being delusional.
You're just watching him get raped.
Yeah, so I'm looking at him. I'm like, bro, you're gonna. But what am I gonna do about it? I can't tell him. And I'm like, yo, you're gonna lose money. And he's like, if she's real, it's worth it. You like shit like that's coming out of this kid's mouth, bro.
That's a lot of trust,
How old is this loser?
bro.
He's like 30, bro. He's like 30, like around my age, and he has a dog.
Give me his number.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna
I'm gonna save him.
You're gonna scam him too. He's like, I'm about to scam his ass too. I'm gonna get a free flight to Japan.
I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? I'm a friend of this bitch.
And I need to fly out there.
I need to fly from LA to Japan. You think you can fucking fly me
You
out?
wanna come with me?
I'll help you meet this bitch. I speak Japanese.
Fucking sad.
Bro, so he's dude, it's sad because I just don't even know what to do.
Ringing?
No, not mine. And
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, dude, so I don't even know what to tell this kid, bro. I just feel bad. It's for sure a scam. I'm at this point, I'm just like, how much is the flight? He said $800.
Oh, he's flying her all cheap.
And he said only one way. Cause
it's a scam.
Dog, exactly. I'm like, you really think she's just gonna leave her family? I've been telling him like,
she's gonna come give you some peck and just fucking.
yeah. She's like, well,
crazy American motherfucker. They hate Americans, bro. They fucking nuts.
Dude, they hate.
Fucking,
Japanese people, like their ranking goes like, we hate America. And then
Nazis.
Yeah, then they're like, we hate Nazis. And then it's like, we hate black people.
America's first.
And then it's like, I'm like, yo.
America's first, we nuked them. Low key, they have a little hatred for us back there. Like, they're
like, they're the sweetest. They're some of the best, bro.
No.
But you know what? That
mistake.
The fact that we nuked them, though, is that resentment that ever stops them from ever thinking they get a Pearl Harbor like that.
That was crazy though. That was crazy. They came in the dawn.
Bro, like,
the sun was coming up. They didn't give us a warning, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. So like,
you guys.
I think that shit had to be fucking done. Like to be like, hey, bro, like we were gonna probably fall off, maybe like somewhere in the fucking 20, whatever. But for right now, y'all getting bombed. Like,
hey, what up? Fucking
their cars are the shit though, so they're definitely
shit.
killing it in a lot of areas. So.
Okay,
Korea.
Wait up.
Korea's coming.
You want me to make this? You want to make this lame even kind of worse? Like this story?
Yeah. What's he doing?
Okay, I asked him, well, how did you meet her? Right? Like, was it on some like? I was thinking video games. You know, World of Warcraft 3 maybe or whatever they're on.
There's some good scammers there.
He literally said Tinder. I was like, isn't that for locals?
Oh my god!
And he's like, she somehow has it here, and I'm just like, bro.
This was a loser, dog.
Bro, should I take a picture of him?
Yeah, let me see a picture of him.
That's such an asshole.
Let's give his
I
number
feel
out.
so bad. No, I'm not. I don't have his number, dog. He's cool. He's a cool cat. I just feel so bad for him, dog.
Let's do a bike ride to his house.
I'm like, he's cool.
We'll do a bike ride to his house with some pussy.
Bike ride for pussy.
We'll bring some fucking one of these fucking Skid Row whores.
Japanese chick.
That's right. Yeah, dude, come on down to fucking Westminster in Orange County, bro. You fucking retard.
You get your geisha real quick.
But you know how but you know how you mentioned these on? It's a real thing. Like, you know how you asked me if people are still like, dude, people are doing it. I never thought I'd meet a homie that was gonna buy a chick online.
But he's just flying around. I'm talking about somebody that's like marriage, fool. That shit's crazy.
It's kind of close, dog. I don't know if we're doing arranged
marriages
anymore.
I was about to hit the mic.
I don't know if we're. I don't know.
I was about
to go. You thought we're gonna hear you too? Yeah, like why is this supposed to suck my dick? Yeah, it's supposed to.
Fucking asshole. Yeah, but like I don't know, like. I didn't do
like
it.
What, dude?
Like if I was like Nutty Professor obese, I would do it.
Yeah, I'd hope.
I just saw that movie. I
hope he's already been FaceTiming or like valid Snapchat, Instagram video sending.
Have you seen the titties? I asked them, did you get nudes?
Like send a picture with date. You know, like when you're selling some. Online.
At least from the beginning, be like, "Hey, bitch, you could take this the wrong way. If you take this the wrong way, well, so be it." But like, send me a dated picture. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's no wrong way when there's $800 involved with an airfare.
Straight up,
definitely.
You,
dude, $100.
And to be honest with you, I don't know his financial going on, but he ain't a baller.
I hope he's poor. I hope that's his last 800 and he fucking
that's why
goes
I feel
homeless.
bad. That's why I feel bad.
Fucking
because he don't have a job.
Oh.
He just got he tested. He just like dude.
He just got on
he don't have $800 to bring a bitch, and when she's here, she's gonna want dinner.
Dude, some people be living some really.
There's no bitch for dinner, Xavier. Get it through your head.
But if she is, what if she is real? Like, what if she does come through?
Yeah, you're right.
Now you got a bitch, and now you got no money.
He just got dick.
You know what? I fuck with that because if you know the story, you come through on the swoop-de-whoop if she's real.
Yeah. Hey,
We got X next door with a whole fridge full of food. You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
not just that, Xavier.
He better let me get around
You're
it.
freshly single. You be like, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. and I got the fake flashlight you brought me from Japan too, ready to go.
Oh, yo, from Japan?
Yeah, he brought me one.
Super duper tight.
Okay, don't act like you appreciated
Ultra
piece of
tight.
I
shit.
used it.
All right,
I used it. You wanted me to make a video
Look,
about me using it.
I bought him a flashlight.
Review it. Like
I just
a
wanted
fucking
him
porn
to just get a
star.
video and be like, oh, look, he's gonna buy me this.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll be back. And then it goes to a time lapse. And then he's like, this is fucking tight. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like actually tight, yeah.
Yeah, like.
You wanted me to tell these folks what video I watched, at what minute did I come, did I leave a comment in the
Captain's
video?
log.
Yeah, he wanted me like to
fucking
go.
How many pages did you go through?
Yeah, like
A Jackton's log, so to speak.
what type of lotion did I use? Like he wanted like.
You don't need lotion.
Was there aloe vera?
But how was it though?
It was cool. Like, it was cool. It's not better than the real.
Wait, you
flashlight.
finally used it?
You know what?
Damn.
It's not better than the real flashlight. The
Cap it
flashlight.
up. Finally, he used it.
Woo, yeah, extra nuts.
He brought. No, this is No Nut November. Come on. Actually, I'm a firm believer in the no fat, believe it or not, and I like to preach a heavy.
What?
Yeah, I told him.
No fat. Jerking off, that's gay, man. You don't need to be doing that shit. Come
So
on.
is it legit?
That's what I just told him.
It's
I
the
was like,
gayest shit. If you watch porn with another man and you come, and while you're looking at that,
What if I'm watching two
I'm sorry
chicks?
if you're watching two chicks, still a little gay. You
I
could just be
recently
fucking
stopped.
chick. But
Dude,
But
I
you
stopped
know-
jerking off recently, dude.
it's one of the best things, honestly. And I know there's a lot of boop-de-whoopy on the internet, but I just realized that all the women that are in porn, they're sluts, and I don't like them. You know, so we keep it real, and honestly.
Jules.
No, not November. There's still 15
love
days.
Jules.
There's 15 days left. If you've wasted the beginning of this November, you can still pull through on the last 2
Hey,
weeks.
what up? No, not November. Does that include nutting your girlfriend?
You know what?
Yeah, 'cause I still bone my girlfriend.
That's
so,
fat. That's fine.
That's fine.
see,
You
that's
can't.
good.
You're
You
gonna,
can't be
you're
doing
gonna
it
get
alone.
cheated on
No.
if you participate fully.
You
in
just
full
can't
Nut
sit there and
November.
You
just jerk
can't
it,
buy
dude.
your
It's just like so you feel ashamed after a certain point. You're like,
Well, that's because you've been jerking off for too long. If you really need to jerk off, you need to jerk off. If you don't have a girlfriend, where you gonna go just fucking wet the bed? You're 30 years old, dude. You handle that shit.
Oh, bro, semen
Handle that
retention.
shit.
That shit's bomb. That'll get you still having wet dreams in your 30s. Easy. You gotta give it a go.
No.
Give it a go, bro. It's jerking off for you while you're sleeping. It's auto jerk. Like you're saving time. You're not. So think about all the time you're using
That's
looking
the
at
future. That's the future.
looking at
Auto-
material. Looking at material. You're wasting hours. You're actually involving yourself.
your brain is focusing
You're
on the
using
money shots.
exercise.
Calories. Back in the day, that's
I'm
calories.
sleeping and doing the same thing you're wasting 3 hours on. Now fuck around and save some fucking time throughout the day, guys.
Yeah, then your girlfriend's not gonna be like, "Why are you looking at porn?" It's like God made me look.
I'm not. I'm going to bed with a fucking boner, bitch, and I'm waking up with a butt.
Xavier.
But
Damn, I've never gone home. I've never gone to sleep with a boner.
But definitely no
That's the
porn. You
worst.
know what? Definitely no porn. We're starting off with no porn. That's first. That shit's gay.
I don't know. I think you start off with no porn, and then you're not fucking your girlfriend.
Yo, if you can jerk off with no porn, I think you're doing something there. That's
You're Hannibal Lecter, dude.
No,
You're a fucking inmate in jail.
Was it legit?
the lotion. Puts the lotion.
Jerking off with no porn, that's a skill though.
It's a skill, bro.
Yeah, you're a caveman. That's not a skill.
I think
You're
you
a
got-
caveman.
I think
You have
you got
no
mind
internet. You're
control.
broke.
I think you got mind over matter when you're at that level, honestly.
I want to say the last time I did
Mind
that was
control.
like 2 years ago.
Well, why?
Damn.
What? Did the internet go off? Dude, what are you talking about?
I was just like,
Just
man.
straight focus, chakras. He's talking.
Focused on
He's
what?
on his
The
chakras,
wall?
bro.
Huh? Were you focused on the wall?
Nah, you just close your eyes, dude.
Yeah.
And then look at, and then what?
Get primal, bro. Fucking primal.
Fucking Ray's dying. Cause what, dude? What did you do when you were a teenager? You didn't have fucking porno.
Always, dog.
What was the first porn you found? Did you? Because I remember finding some on the floor still when I was walking home from school. I found like 4 sheets. I might even still have them. But what was the first porn? Do you remember the
Bro,
first porn?
I mean, my parents were
Because
like,
the internet was still cooking.
Channel 78 and 79 on the
Yeah.
black
See, I
box
was-
Zenith box.
Oh, we're blessed. I didn't have
HBO,
that.
non-penetration though.
See, I came.
Soft
I grew up in
porn.
a good
I watched
Christian
soft-
home.
First internet porn, adult friend finder, dude.
There you go.
See, but
Oh,
I like
yeah.
it. Yo,
I got
They were
soft.
like, meet new friends tonight, and I was like,
My shit
damn,
was
that bitch has a
gradual.
pussy.
My shit
You guys
was
are
gradual.
California too. See, I'm from the Midwest, where I feel like those stories was like you find some sheets of porn on the ground as someone threw. Like
That's weird.
That's
Yeah.
no, that's a lot of kids'
No,
first
everyone
porn
says that in the
shit.
woods. In
When
the
I was
woods. People say in the
15,
woods all the
Dude,
time.
when I was
That's why I found
15, that's
some-
how I came up on porn.
In the woods?
No, not in the woods.
was like,
So
you don't
like,
live nowhere near the woods, liar.
I was working a job, and then we were cleaning up around this fucking like, what is it like a where they put tires and they do smog checks, type of shit. And then that was the bathroom we were allowed to use. Or we were working on the street. So I just went into the bathroom. There was a bunch of porno magazines in there, so I just fucking stole one.
Right,
And
some
I was
grease.
just-
Oh, when they're in there too, those were some dirty ones.
Yeah,
bro.
there were some.
See, but why are
He
you
might have
touching
got-
that? Someone
you
else
could-
just
he
used it to
should've-
jerk
I didn't care at that
He
point. I was
didn't
like
know.
15.
Yeah, but just
You're like, I want to see what the inside of this black girl's pussy looks
Who
like.
cares
and you
about
wonder-
herpes? You know, fucking.
Who cares about herpes? I need to handle this nut.
sticky.
No,
yes,
how
sir.
often did you
You
down?
were all curious. You were looking at porn differently that day. You're like, yo, how come this black girl's pussy's super pink as compared to the other one? Hey, you're just like, but it still does the job.
Research, bro, dude.
Yeah.
Just doing some research.
You know what I hated though? When I downloaded something on like Limewire and it always came out, no, I did not have sexual relations with.
Oh, yeah,
I
well-
had no idea what that was at the moment. I was just trying to get the Lil Wayne mixtape, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? Who is having sexual relations with who? Now I know it was Bill Clinton, but I didn't know why that was on every fucking song. We all got that, right?
Rappers were real ahead of their time with those sounds they were using, man. Like they really were like on some like I don't give a fuck about this music, just make it whatever, and it was tight. That's what I
That
respect.
was a full on scam
They
though.
just-
Like that message that would be on. It was just for you
Yeah.
to go to that website.
What was the website?
I don't know. I once I heard that,
I just deleted it. Yeah, I didn't finish it. I was like, this is not.
And
this
you
is not Lil
remember the
Wayne.
porno previews? The 30-second previews?
You download those?
No, you could just watch them.
I'm about to say you
On the
jerking off.
ads.
I was like, you're a horny ass little kid. You jerking off 30 seconds?
You just seen it because you had to pay for the pornos. So like you just like, what the fuck?
On where?
Damn, I gotta pay for this, and then like it would be like a certain edition.
Oh, like on Pornhub.
Yeah,
Like when you
like-
click on the thing and it gives you a little rundown on what you're about to watch.
yeah, what you're about to watch. And
Oh
then you're
yeah,
like,
synopsis.
yeah. A little preview.
yeah, a little summary.
Okay, well, what if you watch porn with your girlfriend? Is that gay? Is that not part of the no fucking jerking off situation?
I feel like it's
'Cause
I
they-
feel like it's better when she's not your girlfriend and you could just treat her like a slut. Like when it's your girlfriend, like you have to respect her, so you can't just like choke her.
You can't
and
watch shit that
Like,
doesn't look like her?
You can't just be like, bitch, I want to take my frustration on you. I'm gonna choke you. Like, bitch, like if I choke you too hard, you're gonna hate me the next day.
You can't watch shit that don't look like her. Kind of has to resemble her.
Yeah, or you can't watch, or like let's just say you watch a porno and then some bitch looks like a bitch you don't like. And nah, man, she just ruined
I
it.
can already imagine that.
Ruined.
You know I don't like Jessica with curly hair. Why would you put on this fucking girl with curly hair?
Porno's ruined. Turn it
there,
off.
the whole night's
going
ruined.
home.
Yeah,
go to sleep.
dude. Yeah.
That's it.
Now you
You're
gotta
ruined.
fucking hope your sleep jerks you off like this guy says.
Yeah. Ghost comes through, just fucking jerks you off, dude.
That's a succubus.
Incubus.
That is the scary part. Could have been a succubus.
Those are real.
I know. What about all
right.
the wet dreams that we had before? What if those were just like demons fucking us?
We owe a lot of child support. A lot of child support in hell is due.
Right.
Sure.
Trauma. Yeah, bro, because like you wouldn't have wet dreams all the time.
No, and honestly, even younger, I feel like I had it more when I got older on some shit. Like, but maybe I developed later, but fucking, yeah, dude. Try a wet dream out, guys. It's fucking pretty rad. Don't jerk off for a month.
That long for a wet? I'm not. Trust me, I wouldn't know.
Really?
But like
Month? Can't go?
I haven't gone.
Bro, try
It
that.
feels weird after.
It
It feels weird after a few weeks that you're just like, oh man, there's like this tingle lasts a long time.
The longest. Like,
Yeah, like you're just like, oh man. This
I know, it's a trip. I don't even know why it fucking happened. I got a lady and I, do
yeah,
shit.
dude, put down the she-mails.
Regular shit, but yeah, a few years ago, shit just made hella sense. I was like, you know what? If you really gonna watch a man fucking have sex, that's kind of I don't know. You can do what you do with that information, but I don't know. It's not that fun to me.
I was just like, I'm getting too tired.
Imagining your wiener is his wiener, like fuck yeah, dude.
On the Oculus though, it's a whole different game.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
no,
but you know what I recently discovered on the Oculus?
What?
Thanks to Chili.
Huh.
Shout out to the bowling app.
Oh man, she's
serious?
She's addicted too, dog. She's addicted too. She's like, bro, I can't stop playing this bowling thing. I'm gonna be good.
oh, in the VR, there's a bowling
She
game.
just wants to be on my team, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah, why don't you guys have a team? The High and Hungry team.
We will, dude.
She doesn't even
Eventually.
smoke though.
I'll tell you, my birthday this year. It's gonna be going down to bowling alley. We're taking it over.
I thought we were doing it here.
No, we are, but that's gonna be the after party.
Oh, okay.
Nas Year's Eve. You ever done Nitrous?
Sponsored by Nitrous Mafia. You want to know what's crazy? I've never done Nitrous recreationally. No, I don't fuck with that either, honestly.
The dentist doesn't leave me alone in the office really no more.
Yeah, no.
He used to sell whippets, though. He's seen someone like
I've
clear
seen
whippets out.
Oh, I've seen the worst people on whippets you've ever seen in your life. I've seen people that you would not want to touch that shit again. Like those videos online, I've had those motherfuckers. I've dealt with them. I know a few of them personally. It's gnarly. I know motherfuckers that would take. One of my boys would take his tank to the park. He got caught up with his tank on the park bench, thinking everything's all A-okay. Fucking sunny Wook day, bro. Just hanging out on the park, literally with the tank here, bro. Yep. And he then got a good lawyer. And shout out.
So, all right. So were you there? Were you there?
No, hell no. Because you know what? I'll be real. I don't like a lot of that fuck shit. I don't like Nitrous, and I don't really abide in the drug culture shit. I don't really like fuck with it or do any of it. I don't drink alcohol even, to be real.
Damn.
I've been drinking 3 or more years, whatever. Just due to honestly like focusing on shit that matters to me, and smoking is enough, you know, for what it is and that. But everything that comes around that shit to me has always just brought fucking heartache and bad shit and, you know, negative shit, really.
I mean, not Nitrous, but, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, when you crash a fucking $80,000 car on Nitrous, you'll realize that shit's not too fucking good either.
Because the car had Nitrous or because the person driving?
They might have both had Nitrous.
For sure, both.
They might have both had Nitrous.
$80,000 car sounds like it had Nitrous. All right, that's the reason I had.
No, especially with Nitrous being in California, just so goddamn available. And no, I'm not kidding. Growing up in Milwaukee, bro, never seen balloons at parties or shit ever. It's crazy.
Man,
California drug culture, you guys are fucking nasty with it. You know, when you're 16, you already know you got like 3, 4, 5 friends that went to jail. It's crazy out here.
Hey, so what happened to that dude in the park? Like, he was just chilling. He's like,
yeah, he got caught up and he had to fight it for 2 years and he got a lawyer and beat it.
What's that considered? What's that?
I know, I forget what it was.
Public intoxicant?
No, it's possession of a medical controlled substance.
Yeah, and it could get nasty.
Or with the intent to distribute if he had more than one balloon.
So yeah, fool's fucking especially when it's something that's like a
straight.
That's
like straight up. It's like that's
you know he had more than one balloon because they always pop.
Gotta be safe.
True soldiers don't do it out of the balloon though. You know that.
Oh shit.
Nah, my teeth are
I've seen you do that.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you see me do that in Vegas when I was 2 tanks in. I'm not doing that no more.
That was disgusting.
Call him Frozone from Incredibles.
But for my fucking birthday though, we going in. Steph you watching? Same team. Yeah. By the way, we need to do a fucking. Is Steph done on tour yet?
Oh.
He's open.
All right. So,
as far as I know.
Steph next Thursday. Is that Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Next Wednesday, we going in for sure.
Wednesday morning?
We could do it at night, Nitrous night.
Ooh.
And we could go bowling afterwards.
Oh, let's go bowling. I'm down to hit that bowling shit up, like valid. Let's go.
I'm telling you, dude, show up there with my 3 balls.
I've been practicing on the Wii a lot, so.
I forgot it was on the Wii, but the Oculus one is way more sick, dude. Hey, you know what is cool? I fucking tried to throw the ball into the crowd and didn't let me. And like I was like.
That's the kind of shit the government watches and they red flag that kind of shit.
Yeah, like they're probably like psychopaths.
Oh yeah, you turn around, they're like, oh, he's on that fuck.
They're just
like one tally extra, like.
You know what they do too, though? If you're really good at Fortnite and all that shit, they'll get you to go like use drones and shit. Like the government is scouting people that are good at using.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
you gotta think about it. You're good at being good on Call of Duty. You don't think you'll be good at some drone shit? Because it's all about coordination. Yeah. You don't think they're catching these kids and be like, yo, you want to work here?
I hope so. I hope the next draft is just like the top 1,000 major league gamers. They just recruit them and throw them on the front line. That's what it should be.
Like all the Aiden Ross followers.
Get them the fuck out on there. They think they can shoot a gun.
That's followers. Like it's like, yo,
no scope.
You guys want to brag about hacking and all this shit? Cool. Go ahead and do it for America.
Yes.
Because my skills of being overweight and podcasting ain't gonna do shit for this country.
First thing they do.
I can report on it. That's it.
You get a plea bar. You get a plea. You if you plead guilty, you get a plea bargain or whatever.
Are you shooting yourself?
No.
I'm doing it.
Those kids that hack the government and hack shit, They go to jail, but their lawyer, if he's a good lawyer, do a plea bargain because now you get to work for the government.
I would just get a bunch of like tattoo numbing lotion and just shoot my leg.
You really think tattoo numbing lotion is gonna stop the pain from a fucking bullet in your fucking leg?
From a 22?
How much rubbing lotion? Like the whole pack?
Yeah, the whole jar.
How long you?
Just dip his whole fucking shit in
Just
there.
dip the whole
Just
thing.
soak it, marinate.
Or technically, I
pickle
would
it?
just shoot myself up with like anesthesia, and then just shoot it. That way, I wouldn't feel it, and then go to the hospital.
Just shoot yourself and do some morphine.
And then like I'd be like, look, man, I live in South Central. Some black guys just shot up my neighborhood.
Now you can't go to war.
And I'll be like, it's our war out here already.
Yeah, because you have to go. Because what? Yeah, you got a brother. You're not the only kid.
He's gay, dude. They're exempt.
Yeah, so you gotta go. So then you gotta go.
You gotta go gay.
Gotta go gay.
Yep.
So, well, then I'll be like, it's in genetics, dude. I'm gay.
There's two of us.
This one's not even fighting. It's like, look, prove it. You're gay. My brother will prove it for me.
Get dad on the front line. You know, dad's not gay.
Like for real, like I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, like that would be like my excuse to go to Japan and just find a way to be like, well, starting a ceviche business.
They're going to war too.
Ceviche.
They're going to war too, dog. They're allies with us. When we go to war,
yeah, but they got like
war.
they got people that want to go to war out there. Like they don't need somebody that's fat like me.
Yeah, I actually do think they'd open it for fat people. Trust me. When we're in war, there's no such thing as like you're too fat, you're colorblind, we're at war, dog.
It's known as a meat shield.
Yeah.
You're on the front line.
You're
no weapons. They don't give you one. You're just a meat shield.
You didn't make me think about it. Yeah. During D-Day? Perfect for D-Day.
Boom. Hit that.
Dude, if I'm going out,
you're running in the
beaches in Normandy, baby.
Yup, I need you,
Get
dude.
those whales on the front line.
If I find out I'm going in the front right before we start.
Look how mad he gets.
Right before we start, I'm turning around Allahu Akbar, niggas.
He said, I'm throwing that bowling ball back at you.
Oh, God, dude.
You're going to kill your homies, dog? That's your
I would turn around and be like,
dog.
Allahu Akbar, bitches.
I'm glad the guard is listening to this. Don't let him go. Don't let Izon go at this point. I don't even want you there.
Right before you put me as a meat shield, free Palestine, bitch.
That's right.
Blow up. Like,
yeah, bro.
I'd be like, I know a few fucking Muslims out there that love me. Like,
no, I could literally see Izon.
They can't fuck possibly all 72 virgins.
Now that you say that, I think if you were part of D-Day and you had to run on the beach, I think you would just act like you're dead.
For sure. Cover myself in a bunch of dead bodies. Yeah. I'll be like, oh, it's dead.
Hopefully they feel bad for me at the end of this.
They're not going to pick up the dead bodies. They don't know.
Bro, yeah, they do. They have to go and they put dog chains and give it back to the people. They always give
your own
bodies
people, though?
back.
Or like the...
I don't know, but it's part of
if it's your own people, imagine like they see me, you're like, all right, we're done.
That's a chore.
To
go back and have to grab their stuff from them, man. It's like, come on, just
it's someone's body. It's someone's family member. That's what you gotta fly.
You gotta find them though.
You guys don't remember American Gangster? Everybody has to come back. Period. Everybody has to come back.
What if you're like pudding?
Yeah, I mean, then you have to give them something
like a jar of sea
moss. They just bring
you
back in the blender.
Okay, now we're
bringing you like a jar of sea moss.
In the NutriBullet.
These are American soldiers. These are veterans.
Well, we're talking about any soldier. It didn't have to be American necessarily.
Jar of sea moss.
Keep that gut healthy.
But no, they got to bring everybody back though.
Bring you back in a shit bag.
I respect that, but you know what? If it was up to me, we'd have to leave some behind. You know, it's just the way it is.
Imagine it, like if you're splattered, they just build you back as a snowman.
Fucking
just meat mush, man.
Ground beef snowman.
You're not. Who's that fucking Humpty Dumpty dog? You're not Humpty Dumpty dog. They can't just rebuild you. You just fall off a wall.
Dude, they warned that fool about fucking kicking it on that wall. There
was enough.
What was the story? I don't really remember. I just remember he's a dumb, stupid egg that falls off a wall.
He wasn't dumb, bro. He was like arrogant. That's what it was.
Yeah,
like
because the king told him, right?
Yeah, no, like he thought he could do whatever he wants. Something you would do, Xavier. I could sit on the wall and nothing's gonna happen. And then that fool fucking like sat on that wall, and then like everybody that kept passing by the wall, they're like, "That's a caer, way. Like you're gonna fucking fall." And that fool was like, "Nah, fuck you." And then sure enough, like I think like wind knocked that fool over or some shit.
He like to live on the edge, dog. Leave him alone.
That's what cost him his life.
Well, sometimes, dude, you see those fucking guys that
die doing what you love,
bro.
You
see those guys that jumping on cliffs. You see those guys jumping buildings, and you tell them why, and they're like, they know they're gonna die.
Yep.
They know they're gonna die. Those hang gliders, no,
the wingsuit shit.
That was in Israel, not that. Yeah, the jumpsuit guys.
Right. Squirrel shoes. Yeah,
Squirrel
like
shits.
like the wingsuit. Yeah.
70% of those fools die. If you're in that sport, you're known you're gonna die.
As you should. You know,
Yeah, you kind of. You see, you know what I'm talking about.
You're having too much fun. There's got to be some limit where you die.
It does look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Like you can't only
like
do that
what's
so
one
many
sport that
times.
you'd be willing to do or a job that you're like, "Mo voy a morir," but like fuck it.
None. Fool. Then I would be doing it. Yeah.
Badminton. Fuck a badminton.
I don't know.
What's badminton?
Okay, you know what?
It's like tennis, but with that lighter one that falls. It's got like the bird on it.
Oh, that little.
It's just hella
little-
fun. Yeah, it goes slower.
I played tennis when I was younger.
You know which one? Now that you mention it, and I think it's scary, but I'd be down, and it's kind of known as a sport. Cave diving.
Oh, and just flip jumping off the end.
You would do that?
No. Cave diving when you go under.
Where you go
underwater scuba diving?
Yeah, where you go in the crevices.
Have you seen some videos lately?
Where the food got stuck?
Bro.
Fuck you! I'm not doing that, bro.
That shit
But
is
it tiene huevos. You gotta have balls to do shit like that. You're on a tank, and if your shit runs out or you get lost in a different, you made a left instead of a
If
right.
I get stuck, Allahu Akbar.
That's a sport to me that. But it must be beautiful. It must be beautiful to be in a cave no one's been.
Right. Yeah,
No one's been in this cave, dog. This is like some shit. This exploring
You know
the
that shit
world.
could be toxic though, because some caves, like for example, there's these crystal caves in like Mexico or Ecuador, where like these giant crystals are in there, but because these crystals produce a certain kind of oxidation, you can die there within fucking minutes. So like sometimes these caves are better that you don't go exploring because the minerals and the actual stuff that grows in there, you're not seasoned for it. Yeah. That's why only certain life forms can survive down there, like bats and shit like that. Fool, you're not supposed to be in caves.
Yeah, you could get that. What's that? If a fucking
Lung
bat,
herpes.
If a bat shits on you, shit can go wrong real quick. It can have rabies.
Nah, what the hell? What are you talking about?
If bat shits on you, and the
A
bat
little fucking bolita de guano.
yeah, guano can kill you. First of all, if a lot of bats,
Then why
shit
do
on
they
you,
sell it?
Guano can kill you. Huh?
And why do they
Look
sell
it
it for
up.
fertilizer?
I don't know. Doesn't mean okay. Just because it's being sold doesn't mean it can't kill you. Easily. You know how many things are sold that can kill you? Salt. Eat a lot of salt. Let me know how that goes.
Bleach.
Bleach.
Bleach
Bleach
kill
does
you
not
pretty quick.
have nutritional facts on it, all right?
Type in
Clean stuff pretty good.
My computer's dead. My computer's dead. But type in guava or whatever, and it can kill you. Like you know those investigators that go like looking for bats. If they disturb the bats and they all wake up and they all run out and they all shit on these guys, they could die.
All right, all right.
What's the fashion though for clothing though? So if you get shit on a bat, like what protects you? Is there like actual functional clothing, like
You just gotta like wear
shit-proof clothing for the bats? Like are they actually suited up? You know,
So
like
what I found right now, scattered bat droppings, aka guano, do not pose a risk and can be safely swept up or vacuumed. Of course.
in the cave you got the vacuum.
Of course, the dust often found in the attics may be an irritant, and you might be wise to wear a dust mask. There is little risk to histoplasmosis. That's what you were worried about, Xavier.
Nope. Read that. Can you read that? Because I'm illiterate and that first word is very hard.
Histoplasmosis symptoms may be anything from a mild influenza to blood abnormalities and fever, or even possibly dying
Oh,
from a
look.
fungal disease.
Yeah. And if
no.
that lands on you, you could die. Like I'm saying, if you're an investigator and a bat in a like a lot, you know how bats come out in a
Crazy
wave?
thousands.
Yeah, it's not one.
Millions.
If 1,000 of them come out and they all shit on you like birds,
That'd be a lot.
you could die.
That's like a
Trust
waterfall
me, it's
of
a lot of
shit.
shit.
Maybe just from the weight of it, possibly.
Did you ever watch Hey Arnold?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
come on. What episode?
You remember that monkey business one where they think they have monkey nucleosis? And then Helga thinks she's turning into a monkey?
Oh yeah.
She gets bit by that little fucking...
By the little monkey, yeah.
That was a crazy... I was just thinking about that episode because of the disease, but yeah. And then because that fucking... that fucking green...
Oh
ass
yeah, they go to
creature.
the zoo on a field trip. Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, you could get monkey nucleosis. And then she's going to turn into a monkey. That cartoon was...
It's really just a rip off of Spider-Man, that episode, honestly.
Yeah, but with a monkey?
Yeah, with a monkey. The fucking cartoons just take good cartoons and fucking mimic them for one episode and you think it's original.
Do you guys remember the? Obviously, you guys remember Dexter's Laboratory, but do you remember there was a segment that had
last DD.
Yeah. But do you remember there was a segment in there that would play early that had a superhero that was a monkey, and there was a team.
Yeah.
Do you remember that party zone?
Yeah, it was like
it was
a super smart monkey that he like made in the lab or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a team of them. It was I just can't remember. It was that and it was a little segment which had nothing to do with Dexter at all. It was just part of like
Justice Friends.
Justice Friends. Do you remember that? And there was some guy rocker, a guy with long hair.
Then the monkey with the M on his fucking head.
Yeah. That one I can picture.
I remember, and I don't think it was a full on like production, but it was like little segments in
Dial M for monkey.
Yeah,
there it was, dog.
Dude, the classics.
That shit was crazy though. He did come out of that, and then I do remember they used to watch the fucking Justice Friends, and then on Dexter's Labs there was an episode where Dee Dee would watch this black fool on TV and she learned how to dance, and Dexter was mad because he couldn't get the fucking dance down.
Oh yeah.
Racism for kids.
Dude, and like they made the fucking like the mom always had big ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Give someone to look at.
Yeah, for the parents.
Some future wet dreams.
Like the Incredibles, mom should have not been that thick.
Why not? I agree she should be that
I was
thick.
like, it's a kid's movie, bro.
They're encouraging wet dreams.
All
Come
that
on.
ass.
No, it's not encouraging wet dreams. It's for when your dad has to take the little kid. The dad has at least
It's
something.
like the what was it, the beach volleyball video game back in the day with all the boobs, the Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
There they got all like whenever it's the fighting characters,
Shit
the
was
girl.
always rented out at Blockbuster.
Yeah, that. I remember I didn't have Xbox, but I remember seeing that on like G4 or whatever on the G4 network and just being like, dude, that's
the G4.
If you're a 13-year-old, you need to fucking play a volleyball game because it's got tits.
Who fell in love with Olivia Munn?
What?
You guys don't know who Olivia Munn is?
No, show me
The
a
girl
picture.
from G4?
Yeah,
the Asian chick, the one that they would throw hot dogs at,
Yeah,
and they would always like sexualize her.
It sounds familiar, yeah.
Like we were there for video games, but at one point you're like, what's going on? And you just were like, whoa, this is like, you didn't understand. She's just catching hot dogs.
Xavier's like, I'd like to throw my penis at her.
At that age, no. I was like, why are we throwing? No, at that age, I was like, why are we throwing hot dogs? Can we hurry up and fucking give me the review for FIFA 24? Because my dad's asking me if I'm gonna want it or not, and I need to know if it's worth FIFA.
You were so spoiled, XG.
A little bit, yeah, fool.
Oh yeah.
We had to compete with the other kids in the gated community, dog.
That's right.
Come on, what are we gonna do?
Pops.
Yeah,
You're like, what are we gonna do? Be poor?
Yeah, the fuck. Come on, Dad.
Get robbed and shit.
I sound like Cartman.
Why would I want to
Remember
do
when
that?
Cartman tried to get his mom to get fake tits, and then he had to go get them because they were paid for.
Yeah. Is that shit still going on?
Yeah, well, they just dropped a new special. It's called the Panverse. It's fucking the best. No spoiler alerts because it just came out, but you guys gotta check it out on Paramount. I'm a huge South Park fan, so it's the best. And Cartman is the main character, and I think he's the best character ever created ever in this world in any universe. Cartman is the best. Cartman is
easy comic relief, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The fucking dude.
Straight up.
Like,
One of the first voices you probably learn as a kid to fucking mimic, you know, when we were younger. That shit and like, you know, fucking Wild Thornberry shit.
Oh, Wild Thornberries. Oh yeah, Wild Thornberries. That was so that was a dope.
That fool's
show.
from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's the lead singer.
Yeah, that show was
Yeah.
That was sick. Such a great concept.
It made you kind of jealous as a kid because I couldn't never even leave America, and this bitch is traveling the world and shit. I'm like, man, fuck this bitch. Fuck the Wild Thornberries.
And she's getting an education. Damn.
And she's got a fucking monkey, dog.
And then her fucking sister, fucking whore.
Stuck up little bitch, dog. Not appreciating that they're traveling the world. You're like, can I switch spots with your little kid? And you're like, bro, I literally don't go nowhere. Not even during summer. Literally, I got a pool pass.
I think that's where my fucking like thing came from of like wanting to have a pet monkey.
Dude. Because she made it look cool, dog. Remember when they both went to school in London?
A monkey for sure could live a long time. That'd be like a 30-year friend.
Do you teach him to? You teach him to iron.
Dude.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You teach him to iron.
To be honest, I would just like him
Do all the dirty
shit.
work.
Like I would just be like, look, we trying to hit this backwood or what? You know what I mean? And then
Hey, would you trust him enough to set up to heat up the no?
There's certain things that I would just.
You seen those videos? There's that one of the them giving the monkey the dab and shit.
Yeah, because again, like that monkey's name was Caesar. I told you that, dude.
I
told you that fucking owner from that monkey. He's really somebody. But
give him a dab?
No, dude. So all right, so I'm gonna tell you a story. So I remember when that monkey video was going around, I found the account of where that monkey was coming from, right? And I hit up the account and I was like, hey, what's up? Can you bring the monkey to the studio? He was like, I'm not allowed to go back to America. He was like, I live in Mexico. He's like, I would personally fly you out, bring a camera crew and do all this shit. And then he was like, ask Burner and ask Be Real and tell him this is such and such. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And then it checked out.
Like, hey, Dad.
Like, it fucking checked out. Like, he was like, yeah, if you go over there, though, it's like they're with the business. So, like, it's, like, it's a whole different thing. He was like, that monkey's fucking roommate is a fucking pet tiger and all this shit. Like, pretty much these people were with the business, and I never took that chance.
Well, let's not forget about that monkey that was
I was scared. I was like, fuck that, dude. I'm gonna, like, they could kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget about that monkey that was part of the cartel.
That little one?
The little one that was, I had a gun. They caught this fool fucking shooting people. That's pretty
I haven't heard about that.
You haven't heard of him?
I'm a look into
it. The other cartel shot him, but they found him dead with the bulletproof vest.
Oh, that's right. He had a monkey vest.
Yeah, he had a little vest.
Oh,
that's protect the homie, dog.
I wonder if it was handmade or if that was like a bulletproof vest for like a kid.
Nah, it was like handmade for sure. Because there's no kid that small. Like that shit was small. Like it was for sure like leaded up because you saw little fucking little barriers of like lead.
Hey, this is fucked up.
Like it's got banana print on the fucking vest.
It was green.
They gave this fool a bumper too before they said go get him.
A bumper.
Fuck yeah.
They're like, yo,
at least, bro.
We got the pure doggy goal.
A little potassium, maybe.
Yeah.
You probably had it like for sure, man. Like a monkey on coke. That's a killer monkey right there.
Yeah.
Cocaine monkey.
That's the next Netflix special. That's hitting that all those goofy shark shows. This cocaine monkey coming out soon.
Yeah, he hates Sharknado.
Oh, I don't watch fucking any of that garbage. I don't even watch TV, but I wouldn't even give that shit the time of day other than making fun of it.
Yeah, sometimes I indulge like in certain shit where I'm like, why am I watching this? Like the other day I had it off for like background noise and I saw that Winnie the Pooh. that they had this Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Stupidest fucking movie I've ever watched on Netflix or partially watched. Just this movie, why it's not on Netflix, it's on Peacock. But why did it even make it on this network? Like, yo, this shit belongs on Tubi.
Yeah, theater and cinema, dude. I don't even know if it exists anymore as far as anything that's like it's rare. It's sad.
What's that lame ass movie you watched, Ray? Friday what? Or the Lights one?
Ray looked at you like, what the fuck, bitch?
No, he knows what I'm talking about. He called it lame. I'm not making. He thought it was
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, Friday Nights at Freddy's or whatever. Yeah. Do you know that made Chuck E. Cheese take all the mascots out?
That's cool.
What?
That's quite an influence.
It would become an influence because now it's creepy to the kids. So Chuck E. Cheese said, no more mascots. They're gone. They were kind of creepy though. That's not lie, dude. Chucky and them look. Chuck E. Cheese and the fucking.
They were right at like the dawn of like the technology changing. You know, I think put them in now, it could be a lot better. You know.
Yeah, but that kind of that's
like instead of this is AR screen and it's just them on like the Chuck E. Cheese on the screen all doing shit like how they have in Times Square like the AR billboards and shit with the whales popping out. Just that's have them playing on there, you know, something like that. Chucky VR.
But they're gone. No more Chucky. No more fucking. Stupid fucking.
That's crazy. Like the animatronics are gone.
No more of that at fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Thanks to fucking that movie. That's not even good.
That movie's trash.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I saw it on
Ray
Peacock.
Called it trash too.
Yeah, Peacock has a lot of like the only good movie that I saw on Peacock because I saw all the ones. Mario was cool, but
Mario was on there.
I saw
cool.
the Nutty Professor.
The new Mario.
Yeah.
Horrible, bro.
What?
It's a fucking cutscene of a video game. The whole fucking thing. What the fuck?
I thought it was the best movie of the year.
X, please.
Hands down, dude. As a kid,
I couldn't even watch it.
It's a kid's movie. Like, what do you? It's meant for kids. It's
it
great.
Just felt like it was like a cutscene. Like I was about to, like at the end, I was like, is Mario Party the game about to start right now?
Yeah, I mean, like when Diddy Kong showed up, that was best. When I saw Diddy Kong, I was like, oh, they full circle. Done.
It makes sense. All that's really created with like big marketing like in mind to make products and shit. And then they hit that movie.
That's fine. That's for nostalgia, but I don't know.
I fuck with it. I fuck with the idea of coming out. I like the old school Mario movie with the two Italian goofballs. That
was garbage.
That is garbage, but it's goodly garbage. This is just garbage.
That's how I feel about the opposite.
I don't know. See, I feel like everyone just wants everything
I hated
to be
that
garbage.
Peach was the fucking hero.
I see that. Yeah, we can get into that part. Fucking that shit sucks. Like if you want to get, that's not even the show. That's not even the fucking movie.
Fucking choose Bowser or Mario, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You want the big boy or you want the fucking mustache? Make up your mind.
She's like threesome.
A little toad in between. Little toad stool.
Toad is gay.
Toad is pretty gay, but that's why secretly he be getting it.
Yeah, with all the other toads, dude. That's like the West Hollywood and the toad. Like these fools are all happy, they're all active. Yeah, these fools are too happy. I'm like, yo, what's up with the toads?
I fuck with that. New name for the gays in Hollywood, call them toadstools. I like that.
For sure. The toads were the gays in Super Mario World. Yeah, but hey, dude, we want to thank you for coming on, bro. Let's give it up for Beach Mode Vlogs, bro.
Appreciate it. Always.
Honestly, thank you for giving us so much insight on the bike world, bro. Like now I know what kind of bike to look for.
Yeah, easy. We'll get you on ASAP, and then even other than that, we'll get you on whenever you're free. I'm not trying to do anything before, but the next month after the month when I come back from Japan. Well, if you don't have a bike, you could just borrow one of mine and shit for a ride too, just so we could go.
That would be sick. We would love to.
That's what I tell anyone who's like, I was like, borrow one of my bikes. I got fucking 15 bikes and shit. You could ride one, and then usually you end up getting your own and making fun with it, and you can customize it and do whatever the fuck with it. I got pretty much fools that will, whoever's dipping paint on cars and shit, do that to bikes, and
that's sick.
Like I was saying, with the availability with a B real bike, like we could have a badass Dr. Green Thumb bike, like stupid. Like
You'd be open to it.
That's what I'm saying. I know that racing is dope, and I see the black and gold, but yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, anyone who's listening, if you're interested in the bike scene, give me a follow. Ask me any questions on bikes or anything. If you got anything in mind, any ideas. And
where can they follow you?
Beach Mode Blogs on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or Pornhub or Grindr or wherever. No, just fucking with all that. But really, when it comes down to it, get a bike, come have fun with us and shit. It's a whole vibe. Like really, there's nothing like it. If ain't got shit going on one day a month, come out and get some miles and have fun with the boys.
Quick recap. They don't need any bike, right? They don't need any bike as long as it works, right?
It's crazy, and I know a lot of people think because these bikes are nice, and it's kind of like the Nike shit where it's like, oh, I can't just come with a fucking this to the head, like heady shit. Like I don't want to come to the sesh with a bust down.
Yeah,
I want to come with a heady Rhino or a fucking Hoobs glass. Shout out to the boys or Malachi's glass. I want to come something dope, and that is valid once you get into the Seymour. Shout out to Mueller and But getting into it, all you need is to keep up and wheels to have fun. And dude, we've like I said, rode with kids with fucking beat down bike beach cruisers, and every level in it. If you could keep up and shit, which.
And then one more thing, let them know what's the next event. Do you have one coming up? Because we got a lot of people. These people, they're pretty interactive, so they might pull up and shit.
I know. You know what? If you're in Japan or Vietnam,
no, any local ones by any chance?
December. You know what?
December, maybe January?
because it's winter right now. There's events every weekend. Really, like it's so. Renegade, there's real ride outs every weekend. As far as
you announce them on your Instagram.
As far as big stuff that's put on by me or through my company, we do about 3 or 4 big ones a year in a variety of spots. I throw beach rides all the time whenever I'm bored. On Venice Beach, we'll do a ride or Huntington. So yeah. Give me a follow on there, and I'll always post a flyer. And feel free.
If you're back by the 16th, you got to pull up to we're having an event, High and Hungry. Toy drive in Huntington Beach.
Oh, I'd love to be part of that. We'll bring a bike for sure.
On December 16th.
Yep.
We're doing it in the city of Huntington Beach.
December Kings.
And we're having over 20 vendors, so you can do some last minute shopping there if anybody wants to come by. 20 independent businesses. We got 4 vendors that were featured on High and Hungry, so that it's going to be some bomb food. And we got a smoky section in the back, and you can just go chill.
Toy drive though is
toy drive
perfect.
is perfect.
Don't show up like a clown with no toy. You better bring some and have fun.
And then if any of your sponsors want a vendor, he's got spots open.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you they want a vendor. I mean,
it's like they got their own business or whatever. Like they want, maybe like if you tell your people, be like, hey, we're gonna have a bike tent, whatever. Will we fix up your bike or whatever it is, or services? You could do it right there. I'll give you.
Is that's an all day event? That's like a block.
12 to 6.
Like a block party kind of thing.
12 to 6. Yeah, it's like a thrifting kind of thing.
I fuck with that, and we could do somewhere, even do a ride maybe to the event.
That'd be cool.
And we do that, and that's hell, dude.
We'll give them. I'm pretty sure the Crapper Kings will do some discount.
Everything's
for everybody that shows up
already.
on a bike.
It's a vibe. You show up on the bike, bro. You're fucking killing it.
That would be fucking sick. Because, seriously, that would be. Really sick.
And anyone too, listen, if they're gonna go to the event, feel free to message me and shit. We give around 30 plus bikes a year through SC Bikes. And I mean, this is no bullshit bikes. These are, 500 plus retail bikes. And like I said, if you want to be a part of it and help donate, anything that you can do, that it's sick. The whole mission is to get kids on bikes and off of video games and doing hood shit that's fucking...
And jerking off, obviously.
And, dude, these kids are fucking jerking off so young, man. If we get them riding bikes, it'll be at least 30 miles that they won't be jerking off. But no, honestly...
That's a lot of jerking off they're not going to be doing.
It's a lot, dude, yeah. Yeah, so... Come have fun and ride. No, dude, it's like I said, it's fucking... It's a blessing.
There you go. Yeah. Make sure you guys follow him. I'm definitely going to be down to go on some of these rides. Ray, shout-outs?
Shout out to the crew. Shout out to everybody coming through and watching this podcast. Follow me on Morning Shot Films IG and YouTube. Check out my website, morningshotfilms.co. Xavier will not be here Saturday.
No, I will not be here, but I already got you guys a guest. I got you guys 3 plates Tommy. He's coming in hot. I told him he's going to come in toxic. Who'd you want? Kobe? You can't bring him back to life, dog.
He's not dead.
Kobe would have been nice.
Kobe would have been nice, right? Well, my bad. Yeah, you guys got 3 plays, Tom. He's coming hot. I told him he's going to sing corridos for you guys. But I will be in Austin and Plano, so if you want to go get tickets, go to
Great, sloppy seconds.
That's right.
I'm going to have a lot of fun out there this weekend. But, yeah, what's up, Bizon?
I will be here as a responsible podcast person that has to be here. So make sure you guys, the show will be going on, so make sure you guys tune in early in the morning on that Saturday show. Also, make sure you guys go to flavorsbyezone.com. There is a lot of new stuff up there. Shout out to everybody who has not been sleeping on the Adidas jackets and a couple of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast t-shirts. They are selling fast, so go get yours. Every single one of them comes hooked up with a mystery secret menu gift, so make sure you guys get that. Also, if you guys want to come out, register for free for the High and Hungry pop-up/toy drive. We have over 20 vendors. Come do some last-minute Christmas shopping and come donate. We're going to do a toy drive for the city of Huntington Beach. You remember how happy you were when you were getting shit as a kid. Hopefully, you were one of those kids. So go to highandhungry.toydrive.eventbrite.com. Register there. You can also get a VIP bag. I'm gonna hook you guys up if you get a VIP bag. You guys already know that shit helps the podcast keep going and everything else. Or you get the Christmas ornament package. But either way, it's free if you just want to attend and just support. So go to the highandhungry.toydrive.eventbrite.com. I'll see you guys on Saturday. flavorsbyezone.com. If you have a High and Hungry tattoo, tag me. I'll repost you. All right. Peace out.